from inside, from where the party ventured towards. The maze, that is.
Yes, then I would go and support.
You would move up towards there, and I'll get you in a few moments to see where exactly you would be moving towards, as I'll split this interaction into 3 different ones, for 3 different ones are currently taking place. I will start, first things first, with Goel and Elwin, because Elwin is a big part of that reunion. As I recall from last night, he wanted to be very, very present and active amidst that time. I am obviously teasing. Elwin did not want any of that. As Grushak meets Goel and sees his son, seizes him for a quick moment as Nagat speaks of both Elwin's and Goel's ability to keep up with them. Grushak looks towards Goel with a smirk on his face, and then will speak, seeing Elwin at the back. Strange companions you keep alongside you, ones that wore the clothes of the enemy. That means that they have bathed in their blood as well. Turns and looks towards Elwin. The conversation is in Orcish and just nods towards them as he turns and looks back towards Goel.
I'm gonna have Snowsong do a perception check again, and if he fails, he will be lost. He's gonna go off the rock. Goel is gonna.
They are good friends. They are allies. They might seem strange to you, and not the type that you would keep around, but they are trustworthy. They are different.
Go ahead.
Father, they are different. But you have to give them a chance.
He turns to look beside him. Seems curious for a second, but of course, a hunter must know his surroundings. A hunter must know what would give him the optimal advantage to overcome any hardships. If align with these people is what led you here, then you made an excellent hunter for choosing your companions. Not any hunt is made for a wolf. Not every hunt is made for an oro. Some require strength, others finesse, and sometimes the owl is your friend.
I have embraced the spirit of the wolf. And the wolf is stronger with his pack.
As Snowsong shows up because he rolled a 20.
Grushak turns and looks towards this. The hunt has blessed you, has given you companion. Kneels down to look the gaze of Snowsong and speaks faintly into a language that Goel you don't understand, yet Snowsong seems to nearly feed from it. You were blessed. You are truly my son. But perhaps your skills have gone somewhat untamed, somewhat rough. I'll have to test them. But now, let us leave this place. We may be able to find the last remaining part of the drow that is lost, wandering in here, looking for me. As if they could find me. Grushnak chuckles as he says that.
We've killed a group of them at the entrance. One of them has been let go out of mercy.
Mercy to a snake. This strange act. Nagat will speak. They were beguiled by the sweet words of the Danothol. Ah, I see. Deception runs deep in them. Regardless, it pleases me to see that they, drow, did not have the courage to venture all together here. Just scared that they would all die if they would. I would pick them apart, one after the other.
I am sure of you that you would do that. You have to excuse my friends. They have never dealt with the Tanrathal. They do not know their way. And I thought I would kill it, but they stood in my way. But it seems a good time to have them learn the treachery of the Tanrathal.
Let us not weigh their spirits with their ways of error. Today is a day of celebration and nothing else. For my boy has returned to me. I knew that this day would be special. I saw it into the dirt. I saw it into the bones of the animals when I rolled them onto the ground. This day signifies that the hunt shall begin. We will feast and we will enjoy today, and tomorrow we will strike and raid. For as the son of mine has returned to me, as the wolf cub returned to its pack, now the pack is stronger and will devour shadow snake of the town of Thol.
Loktar Ogar.
And Grusnak will start advancing forth. As he turns and looks towards Elwin, he moves up in front of him. Elwin's short figure in front of the rather tall, even for an orc, Grusnak, is truly made out of some comedy or some sort of comic. You can see, Elwin, your head barely reaches up to their stomach, not even the chest. As you look up towards them, Grusnak looks down to you. Strange indeed. In common then, we'll speak. Good job keeping pace with Nagat. Not many can keep up with our hunters. Seems that you are indeed worthy. And Grusnak will place his hand onto the top of your head, Elwin. Not crushing your skull or anything as such, just patting you on the head. Based on the height difference, it's the less awkward greeting that he can give you. Everything else is rather strange.
It is awkward. It's still like, oh, they're a small elf. I will compliment him. Pat, pat, pat. in respect for Gaul, I will not I will nod respectfully for him. I will say, Gaul should, Gaul should the one who be the first one, not me. But as he keeping up helping the others, this is the reason why I able to keep up Nagal before Gaul.
Grushartans looks back towards Guel. Seems that he has inherited Kev mother's care as well. And he then stands to move, not speaking more of this. Meanwhile, as this is taking place, Jeffrey and Vala, a storm is brewing right beside you as constantly you are being handed by this dust hulk that can easily keep up with your pace as you are rushing up ahead. It's becoming harder and harder for you to neglect it as it is able to rush and fuel these corridors, become a cloud of dust and nothing else, an airy form. They're able to squeeze through openings and carving and reach out to the very lot of you.
Is it reaching out for us? Threateningly?
Of course, you can clearly see the creature is moving right back behind you. It is still speaking in giant. Give it back.
I'd like to cast a spell. If I need to roll
It's
initiative.
okay. The three of us, Jethros, Vala, and the Dust Hulk, roll initiatives. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very short-lived combat, this scenario.
They both die.
What's your... No,
Short
there's no
combat.
chance you can make that. Vala, roll me as well your initiative. So, Vala, you see the creature approaching. Jethros is right beside, right next towards you. What do you do? The creature is not backing down.
All right. It does sound like it's talking, right?
It speaks, though I don't think you understand giant.
No. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
Because
but
Vala.
yeah, it speaks.
All right. So Vala will turn towards Jethros and say, "Please tell me you can understand what it's saying and that it's not saying that it wants to kill us."
No, I think it's just misunderstanding the situation. I can handle this.
What do you mean you can handle this? What's the situation?
I'll grab something.
And for your action, Vala, still it's your turn, sir.
Yeah. Right. She will stand between Jethros and the creature and take the dodge action, holding out her shield, hoping that when Jethros says he's got this, he means it.
And Jethros, you are up next.
I say in giant, wait, my friend, you misunderstand. I've taken this to free you from your materialism. This thing has bound you to this damned place beyond death. Let me take it from you so you can rest fully. Go now, be free from your greed. Rest for 100 more years. And I'll cast suggestion on it. Subtly.
I think it makes it.
Yeah.
At least he doesn't know he did it.
They do not understand that as Jethros you turn and speak, try to coerce them into a strange type of action. Anything else, Jethro?
I guess in common, he just mutters under his breath, "Oh, fuck." And he pushes past Vala to try and bite at the creature.
The creature is taking those 3 hexes in here, so technically you could be on this one, so you are within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Makes more sense as well as you're pushing forth as well. Sanctuary ends on you, however, as you bite the creature, but bite you will. The attack hits.
Damn, I didn't realize I had that. Alright. By the way, there's a mouse here that's no longer a mouse. And he takes that much damage.
Okay, Roger, that. As the creature takes 11 points of damage. Anything else, Jeffers?
I add 5 temporary hit points, that's my turn.
The creature turns and looks around towards you, moves towards you and Vala with its form able to take the space of the 2 of you. And as it moves in circles, swirls around the 2 of you, it looks to you, Jeffers, and makes an attack to try and take it from you, beat the item from you.
Nuh-uh.
Don't think that hits.
It doesn't.
As the creature will then start corroding around and use its whole torso to hurl sand into your eyes and blind you, gouge you. Roll me con save.
Okay. 6.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage and you are blinded as the creature strikes. However, as it turns onto the 3rd strike and prepares to attack you with advantage, its attention shifts towards Vala and speaks a few words towards her. The Jeffers, you will understand the creature says the following. Your shield does not belong into the hands of yours. This is a giant shield. Mine! And it will try to attack you, Val, as it has now found a new person, a new target. As if I recall correctly, Vala, your shield is the one with the Stein rune on it.
Yeah.
Yes, I recall correctly on that regard. However, the attack does not hit, as you do manage to dodge the attack, and Vala, you are up next.
Right.
I fucked it up, Vala.
You fucked it up. So what Vala will do, because she does want to have a chance against that thing, she's going to invoke a life draining spell. Her hand will be surrounded by that purplish hue as it will reach towards the creature, trying to reduce its vitality. She will attempt to hit it with a vampiric touch, cast at 4th level. Yes, I can use a 4th level.
17 hits against that creature.
Okay. For 11 whole damage, and Vala will heal for 5.
And the creature definitely looks like a spirit. However, still, as your hand reaches towards them, the creature is merely more so a corroded version of a giant, but in elemental form, and will take all the necrotic points of damage. Even though it looks like a ghost, it is not immune, not even resistant to it, as you start leeching life out of it. Anything else, Vala?
Yes. She will tell the Jethros. All right. Negotiations fell apart. New plan. We survive.
I like that
Jeffers,
plan.
you are up next.
I'm such a combat-oriented character. So many things require sight, guys. I'm going to blindly swing my giant fucking axe.
Go for it.
The ever pain of being a caster. Well, I need line of sight.
The purple flame glows and brilliantly sparks against the ground as it misses.
And anything else, Jeffers?
Did I get him? That's my turn.
Your sight returns to realize that you just hit the wall right next to you, and your axe is stuck in there.
I'm dumb. I just realized I can bite again. I didn't reduct from my
Go for it.
my temporary HP. Yeah, sorry. Boom. I miss.
And the creature will turn this time and will use the Stinging Dusk ability onto Vala instead of Jethro. That does not belong to you, Vala. Make me a con saving throw as the creature tries to take your shield from you. Trying to blind you first.
Ooh, I think I will prefer to roll an inspiration. Yes, that would not be ideal, so let's re-roll that. Yeah.
You are not blinded and you only take 3 points of damage. I think you need to make a DC 10, which is only the one you fail it. As the creature swirls with dust, trying to sting you. You barely actually failed, not barely, by 2. As the creature will then try to slam you against you. Give it. I don't think that hits you, Vala, correct?
Close, but doesn't hit.
The creature slams into your shield and then sees the pitiful attempt of Jethros to try and strike it and will try to strike once again on them. I think that hits.
Yeah.
For 9 points of bludgeoning, given that you do have resistance to it, but at the very least, none of you is blinded now as the creature again and again attacks on you, trying to get the item of its choice. Vala, you are up next.
Wait, the second attack was on Jeff.
Yes, the second attack was on Jeff.
All right, so... Oh boy. Question, if I use life transference, do I still have to make a concentration save?
Yes, you do.
All right.
Because you take damage.
All right, that's fair. So, any chance for... also, is there a flanking bonus now that Jethro's tried to attack it, or...
The creature is currently in your space, where there's more of an air foam.
Okay, in that case, Vala will just keep trying to weaken it. So she will use her Vampiric Touch attack again. Wow, that's gonna be interesting. That's a total of disappointment. 26. No. That's a total of 8d6. Oh, basically a fireball. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. So that's a 26 necrotic damage, trying to drain its vitality.
The creature is barely still present. As your magic starts to draw its essence around, you can see those stones and pebbles that swirl around into the area start to fall apart and corrode, not just dust, but disperse completely as the creature is blooded. Or weakened, I guess.
And Vala will say, all right, it seems we can try to persuade it to leave.
Says who? This bitch just started attacking me.
And then I assume that is Vala's turn. Go ahead, Jethros.
Absolutely.
Well, I can see now, so I guess I'll try and use, I'll persuade to leave. I'll say, fuck off! And I'll cast Word of Radiance on it. Avoiding Val's Constitution save.
Hey. The creature takes 11 points of damage as you turn and brightly glow in a spot. The creature nearly gets destroyed from that as anything else, Jethro.
Yeah, I've used 2 of my bites, so yeah, I have 3 left. I'll go ahead and use 1 more. So let's do that. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, 17.
17 hits.
For that much.
So, just to understand, you're biting a rock. So, your
He is
mouth
biting
full
a
of
rock.
dirt.
She's getting a
And
mouthful
he's
of
very-
dust.
Yep, he's
Yeah.
biting and he's being hella useful with that. Very, very efficient at eating and consuming dirt, apparently. Jethros, there's a temple devoted to people that actually eat mud. You should check that out sometime.
Oh,
Nonetheless, that's not in case in here, as Jethros tries to bring the creature down, and the creature is not having it. It will turn towards them this time and try to use a singing dust onto Jethros.
Yeah. Con save. 11.
Once again, it will blind you, and as it does so, it will turn and try to pummel you down, making both of its attacks on you. Which I think both of them hit.
Oof.
Definitely.
For 9 and 6, though, that's a 15 total. As the creature turns towards you, Jethros, this is mine. I will not let some lesser kind have it. And Vala, you are up next.
Of course, and well, seeing that Jethros can take a pummeling, Vala will actually try to attack the creature again, trying to, well, where is it? Oh, let's just roll it from the spell. 14 should not hit, I think.
14 does not hit this time, as the creature is nearly furious in a rage, trying to bring Jethros down and take back what belonged to it. The creature turns and looks towards Vala and speaks with an imposing voice, though you don't understand what it is saying. For Jethros, clearly says, "Leave out of this, and I may let you keep the stolen relic of our kind."
Huh.
But you don't understand a single thing, Vala. Anything else, Vala?
Well, as a bonus action, she wants to hope that Jethros won't go down, and that's her turn.
And Jethros, you are up next.
You're dead, finders keepers, asshole. And giant. And I'll swing my axe at him.
Go,
I love how
disadvantage.
Jethros from
You have
it's like
disadvantage,
from
Jethros, sadly.
please.
Disadvantage. Oh, yeah, because I'm blind. I
You're
forgot.
blinded.
11.
Oh,
Use my insp.
Okay.
go for it.
If
20.
you also,
Woo!
Yes!
For all that.
That's funny.
Blindly striking, it's a crit. I'm not gonna even do math. It probably is enough. It will destroy this, as Jethros give us the description of how exactly that occurs.
The magenta flame reignites on the edge of the axe and slices through this being. The dust that's around it just singeing like a steel wool, just being sparked, but pink. We got him.
Vala will dismiss the vampiric hue around her hand, and she will turn to Jethros. Right. Where did you find that anyway?
There was like a hole, and I like reached inside, seeing something shine. I pulled it out, and it just started fucking attacking me. I don't know.
Jethros?
Uh huh.
That creature started attacking you right after you took something shiny out of a hole.
Yeah, I've done that like 1,000 times though.
Did you consider that maybe taking things that aren't yours can sometimes cause their owners to want them back?
If he wanted it, then he shouldn't have left it in the hole where we could see it.
Jesper should have just like stared at Val and just did like the slow alligator blink, one eye to the other.
Wait, you mean to tell me that this creature only wanted its gem or whatever back? What was the thing that you stole anyway?
Shows rock. That's cool. I have a feeling I looked at it and it seemed like it wanted to kill me, even if I gave it back. So I just took it.
I will pretend that I believe you,
Okay.
And I will let the goddess guide my decision in that one.
Gives you a thumbs up.
Now, main problem. Where the hell is everyone else? The quiet from the rest of the maze is alarming, considering that Reggie is somewhere in this maze.
Yeah. What?
And he's not a quiet person.
I thought I
Let me
was
tell
behind you,
you.
actually, so I don't know where the fuck he is.
No, I was hoping I'd find Goel because I followed Snowsong. But, well, I found you, thankfully. And now I have no idea where everyone else is.
Well, I think the only place Goel could have went is up here. So we can head up there. We can mosey on up there if you want.
I suppose it is a good course of action to at least find an exit, so then we can have a point from where we'll start looking for everyone else and guide them there. Besides, I'm pretty sure that they are busy. I doubt that this was the only creature in this labyrinth.
Definitely not. There was like an evil mouse back there.
Okay, what about why were you fixated on a mouse? You are all right. You do realize you are one of the most powerful people I have met. Why are you concerned with a mouse?
Well, he was a mouse after he tangled with me.
Do you?
He was once a
often-
very powerful being, and I made him a mouse. Because I'm badass.
Vala blinks, unsure what to say. I will not question that. But I will express some serious concern about you and your mental well-being, Zephyrus, that I will try to look at once we're out of here and once we're safe. So, where to for an exit? Your guess is as good as mine, so pick a path.
I think that one's good. That's where Goel was going.
All right. I'll move on. Stay close. And yes, Vala will keep moving. Always turning backwards to make sure that Jeth will not be tempted by something else he'll see.
Ooh, a pretty
Like
hole.
Keep your
Like
characters there, Vala and Jethros, and I will return to the two of you as you start racing
Okay.
towards there. This is going to get even better in a moment or two. But before that, I'll shift for a quick moment to Judas. To give you better understanding, Judas, of what you have heard and from what areas you have heard a massive glow. I don't think somebody used a thunder wave or something as such. Nor thunderstep. It was. Go ahead, sorry, Regulus.
I did Thunder Fireball.
You did, okay. So, Judas, the whole place quaked with a rather loud noise that seemingly came from the side on the left. As you are moving towards here, however, you might hear a rather loud voice speaking from the other side, from the right, that is. But as you come into here, you have options. You can choose to follow a trail, but you don't know necessarily where they're going. You could attempt to do a survival check and see if you can figure out their foot track or any trail that they may have gone through, or you can choose to navigate yourself, or even stay back there. What do you want to be doing, Judas?
Well, did I hear any yelling and screaming of my compatriots, or just explosions?
A loud explosion on the left, and from the right side, some loud yelling that you could not make the words nor who was saying something. You heard some words being being spoken aloud from the right side.
Well, inaction causes anxiety, which causes pain, which is good. Action would cause possible pain. and inaction will also cause possible pain. However, inaction definitely causes me anxiety, definitely causes me pain. Well, all things considered, and we go to the left.
You start moving towards there, Judas, and you will notice up and ahead, before you move any further from there, as you start moving towards there, Judas, you do notice a rune carved in blood from that area.
Oh, seems familiar. Almost looks like my dad's stuff.
The rune, however, does seem to resemble slightly the ones that you have found in the past, but are of giant kind. The ones that Regulus have taken a liking, Jethros, and even the Shield of Allah. They all look similar in motif. You could potentially, after traveling with that a long time with Regulus, tell that this is probably a giant rune, though I'm not sure if you understand what exactly it is. Which rune?
Me understand giant? Are you mad, man?
No, not understanding that. I'm just saying that you understand this is a giant rune. But yeah.
All good. Well, can I just continue onwards and ignore it?
Of course. Where to? Upwards or downwards?
Upwards or downwards? Let me think. Upwards.
Judas
right?
starts to maneuver around the area.
I have a blood mark.
Indeed, you see in front of you, Judas, in here, you hear a sound of a gnawing mouse, of a rodent, that is. You don't see a rat anywhere around, but you do hear it gnawing against the ground. But you can definitely hear, right?
Okay, from the left, from the right?
From over to here, as if something is gnawing around the ground. You narrow down your eyes for a moment and you see a stone cage placed around a rat that seems to be trying to dig out of this place with its claws and its teeth, trying to get out from there.
A rat trap. Oh. Look at you. See, the goddess loves all creatures great and small. For your suffering feeds her. I'm sorry, my little friend. I cannot help you, for you seem to be suffering. If you were not suffering, maybe that would be different. But still, good luck. That preserves the rat.
And Judas, you start to
Dude,
move.
I'm literally, I don't even know what the rat is.
You start to move up forward, and you're about to find out very, very, very soon. As you are moving up forward, and this time you hear this voice again echoing from the right side of this plane, from somewhere around here, that is. And as you are moving towards there, you hear something from behind you breaking as the cage that holded the rat is destroyed, and you turn right back in there, and there is a creature that appears and manifests straight out of that cage, looking left and right from anywhere around for any sign of an enemy. In a language that you do not understand, it will speak, and it is trying to make a perception check to find anyone nearby. If you would rather hide from it, make me a stealth check. If you would rather try and run, away from it, just give me a full movement action. Or if you would like to do something else entirely, go for it. What will you be trying to do?
It's one of those things. Now the thing is like, is this a kind of like a giant metal worm situation or not?
You have no info, no idea going through in here. As
I know.
just,
This is that's why my friend's going. Is a minute. Judas will just mainly when he hears it breaking and he hears this giant creaking voice and sees the giant body, he'll just try and blend into the shadows. Try to observe the situation first.
make me a stealth check.
Do I get advantage because we're in low darkness, or does it have dark side?
Depends on its dark vision in this occasion. However,
No, it's just normal.
because the area is of darkness, it should have disadvantage itself because it makes dim light for itself. So go for it. You are a normal, it has disadvantage.
Oh well, such is life.
Okay, and I don't think the creature can fail. But it actually did, because it has a +7. As the creature turns and looks around left and right, Judas, you manage to avoid, to meet its gaze. The creature starts to move the opposite way, looking around for a target, and you are safe from its path.
Interesting. I wonder if that was the rat we were just talking to.
You can continue for a little bit more, if you will, before I shift to Regulus for a second. Where to, Judas?
Let's go down Gardo.
As you start to move towards there, up and above you, you will see a rope dangling on the ground.
I know the old saying about don't pull a rope in a dungeon, but let's go and see where this rope leads me to. Rope.
50
Moose
feet
rope
long
chain.
rope that seems to be in a strange position. As you turn your side to the right, you will catch a glimpse of some elven statues. Onto the other side, the rope continues as it makes a turn as such. Truly, get.
Right.
Well, see, here's the problem. I'm already going against a lot of things by helping you right now. Well, only let you go for like, I don't know, inconvenience sake, or he didn't find you. So we either need to go deal with elementals that can turn us to stone, or get out of here before and hope we don't come face to face with Goel. And
I am not risking
whoever,
it again, she says. Last time, 2 orcs came at me, and they had to pay, but it was a gruesome fight. I'm not risking that again. I'm not dealing with them. I'll help you if you get towards the nearest exit. You said you came from the south. There must be an exit down there, right?
correct?
There is what? We killed 3-4 Tanaruks already in here? If you said there are 5, that leaves 1 or 2. If the black puddings didn't dissolve what remains of them. Shouldn't be much of a fight. We should be able to take them. And she turns and looks towards your spirit. And especially with that, keeping at the front. Useful, that is.
They're useful.
Sure thing. And then the slime won't harm us, not as long as I go first. And what else lies down there? What else have we to go through?
There was 2 black pudding, and there was 1 gelatinous cube. Oh, and a really big angry metal bull. I don't know if that went off against my other teammates. So.
Okay. So if we deal with the metal bull and the handful left of Tanaruks, we should be near the exit, right?
That would be correct.
Do you have any way to contact your friends? Ugh.
You don't sound so happy about it.
She points at the wounds under her body. I helped you try to find those notes, and this is what I got in response. So it's clearly not my best shape, nor my best place to be right now. Not right in the head, as they say.
Hey, about 4 seconds ago, I could have probably chosen to send you to some nice place on the surface. But I didn't.
Good thing you didn't. I don't want to be on the surface.
Yeah, seems like it's going very well for you down here right now. Anyways, let's move this way. The longer we take, the more chance we have of walking into a bunch of orcs.
Can you communicate with your ally?
No.
Okay. Then suppose we go to the entrance and country's happenstance. Guess we wait then for them to come there. You wait, that is. After that, once you all leave, I need some sort of a signal, something that you can do, so I know that the coast is clear and I can leave. Because any moment now, if we get to the entrance, they could come right behind our back. I need them to clear the coast first, then I can leave.
Right. Well, let's start walking. Oh, you can walk. Regulus continues to fly.
Show off.
I was making to make a comment earlier about being out of breath, and Regulus is just kind of floating with spectral wings that don't exert him at all.
You see, as the Ivara moves up forward, Regulus, again, the sludge of the black pudding starts to protrude out of the wall, yet she extends a hand and speaks in a language that you do not understand. The slime advances, and if there is some supernatural intelligence that's beguiling them, controlling them from afar, Black Pudding stands completely still. Come.
Oh, if only you can make friends
Yeah.
like that.
Muachta. Black padding stands still. The slime won't harm you. But to call it a friend, that's a little bit naive. And she will try to be as stealthy as possibly as she can as he's moving up forward. Try and keep an eye out around for those Tanarooks. If you want to roll stealth as well, feel free to do so.
Orb of fucking light. 30 feet. Yeah, totally. Well, I'll try. I also can't make promises for the celestial spirits. Oh well, I didn't do too bad. Come on, heavy armor, celestial spirits.
Doing relatively well, as you don't make much sound around the area as you continue to move around, traverse in here. In fact, it actually is enough, and Navarra holds your hand. There is one up there. Let's deal with this quick so we can move forth. The Danarook is currently bloodied, and you have all three, Naivara, Regulus, and the Celestial Spirit, made your saves against your checks against that. With a quick burst of acid from Naivara, a burst of lightning from Regulus, and the Celestial Spirit making a handful of strikes. If you want to take the temporary or you roll for the creature, it should be fine, but the Tanaruk doesn't have enough HP to survive even a surprise round, not to mention a whole turn right afterwards. You should be able to dispose of it without even using any resources on that.
Yeah, I'll just make a couple attacks and see if I roll high. Oh, I shouldn't need to make the attacks. I need to roll damage. That sucks. That sucks a little less. Okay, 7. Okay, give 7 to Naibara.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I roll? Damn it. Anyway, 7 is probably what's the celestial spirit's gonna get. Anyways, keep moving.
You follow right behind her, and she will turn towards you and ask you to stay behind. She reads with your hand now. Warshla. Warda. Olne. Watch. Watch. The gelatinous cube starts to move. Shotch. 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 Slithers onto the ground. That will be our shield in front of our enemy. Watch. And again, the gelatinous cube continues to advance.
Regulus passively says, as he kind of forgets he's with a drow company. Will just say, "Oh, they'd make a nice pet if it wasn't filled with bones, dead people."
And as you advance towards the corridor with Nevada right beside the cube, with the gelatinous cube up forth, and Regulus right behind with the Parlins following right beside you, into the distance, you see the creature slowly turn with its machinery gear and gaze towards you. Just keep an eye on, because it looks a little bit weird on my POV. Can you see one or two? Wait, you cannot see any of them right now. You're to quite a different distance. Never mind. Let me know later on that. It appears to be two on my screen. I cannot remove one of them. But you can hear the creature ting ting sticking its hooves onto the ground and preparing to rush up forward towards you. It's coming, Naivara will say, with your dark vision able to see. And before we roll initiatives, I will come to that point because I will need initiatives regulars in a second. Feel free to roll, actually, the initiatives, but I'll return to that in just a moment. Because on to the other side of all of this, Goel, Elwin, as you are moving past, you can hear footsteps around the area. Coming around from beside the wall, Grushnak holds his hand up, able to hear those sounds. I can hear steps. Were you followed? He turns and looks back towards Elwin and Goel.
No. Our allies are back there.
Either that, or they are done or Thal. Prepare an ambush. And Elwin, Goel, roll me stealth checks.
And Snow Song too.
Of course.
Can I pass without a trace?
Of course.
I'm not raging, so I'll pass without a trace on everyone.
Do it.
Nope, that's the wrong. Okay. 27 for me. It's a dex, right?
Yes.
24 for
24
Snow.
for Snowsong. And what's Elwin's stealth? Elwin?
Give me a second. I'm
No
here.
worries.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
sorry. I might fall asleep any moment, so I apologize.
No worries.
Let me. Because I literally just come back from diving.
It's okay.
Where's the stealth?
That
Well,
is
why
a
it's
it's a 25, Elwin, just to keep an eye on. Because you have pass without trace. Just to keep an eye on.
okay. I think
As you
25
hear,
is good. Then
as indeed you hear footsteps right behind the wall, Krusha grabs his weapons and says, "Prepare to strike." And Goel, Elwin, and Snowsong as well. Roll me initiatives for that. More than fine. Vala and Jethros as well roll me initiatives, though they probably won't matter much. But just for reference in this scenario, I'll be shifting back and forth into the two different fields, and Judas as well. Roll me yours, so I can keep track of everything. Because now we are on
Sure.
correct time, as everything is happening at the same time. And starting with Regulus into the distance, you hear as the enemy is about to charge forth. Of course, Regulus, no worries. You had time for that.
Okay. I'll just spend 3 first levels. I'll just do cure wounds 3 times on the spirit. Just so that I can try and hopefully use some of its not the best, but it'll work for now. I think that brings it up to its max 70, or was it 80?
I think it's 70, because it's 40 at its 5th level.
I cast it 8th, so
No. I think it's 10 below the spell slot.
okay. Then it's full health. So I don't see the thing yet.
But you
Unfortunately.
can hear it onto the distance preparing to charge forth. You can only see a metallic gleam up into the distance.
Excellent. I will. Huh. Okay. that'll be. I will hold my action to mind sliver it. If it, well, wait, construct. I just says creature. Maybe it'll work. I will hold my action to mind sliver, and I will say towards Nivara, if you have anything that it needs to, I can slow it down, or does anything that make it, I don't know, falter, you might want to use it after I do what I can.
She nods, and because she plays right after you, you will see her preparing, and her hands glow with a fairy light as she holds an action to fairy fire it after your spell.
Okay. And that'll be my turn holding action. So, can the spirit stand here?
Yeah, in between Nivara and the cube. That's more than fine.
Okay. Then the spirit is going to hold, or actually just going to dodge action.
Mm-hmm. More
and
than
sort
fine.
of
As
hold the line.
Nivara and Regulus have prepared the perfect trap, actually, for this Gogon. I did not expect this to go that way when I initially designed that maze, but apparently this is the best trap for a Gogon in this scenario. As Jethris, you and Vala are just browsing forward. Just make me a quick movement, just 30 feet of movement for you and Vala, because you're just moving and keeping an eye out for your allies, that is.
Sure.
Keep an eye. If you run up onto someone, you know that they are very well hidden.
Okay. Can I look for any more cubby's holes with cool rocks while I'm walking?
As both of you are moving up forward towards there, this might be short-lived because Goel actually beat everyone on initiative from the ambush party. But you see, Goel, as both Jefferson and Vala, you are moving up forward. You are looking around, but your sense doesn't inform you of anything of precious around you. However, as you are moving forward, Goel, you see Grushnak as he sees two creatures approaching, emerging into the light. He's about to strike them. He doesn't know what they are. He doesn't see them at first. He just sees two shadows and two footsteps approaching, because this is the surprise round. They were prepared to ambush. These are the targets that they had.
Goel
You
will.
were, as well, for reference, Goel, you were also preparing for an ambush onto draw. I'll say that just only for character. I'm pretty sure you're not going to kill them, so.
Yeah, Goel will go ahead of his father, and as soon as he tries to, or like, right before he strikes, he sees Jethris. He holds off.
Oh shit!
You have to be quiet. This
Turns around to Grushnak and everyone else.
it is okay. They are allies.
And he's gonna hold off everyone and with his hand and try and look around to see if they were followed or if there are any others. After
And indeed, as Goel, you are the lucky one that you went first, because now Grushan won't attack. As indeed, Grushan, you see as he charges forward, and he sees you quickly tell him to wait, and his hammer stops right before smacking Jethros into the face. Jethros, you close your eyes as the hammer is right there next to you. Grushan stops, halts for a moment. Goel, with your action perception, you don't hear something necessarily. Only faint movement coming from further behind where Jethros and Vala are moving. There is something approaching, slowly as well. Krushak stops with his weapon right next to Jethros. You can even feel the warm edge of the hammer, Jethros, at this point, as Grusnak pulls the weapon behind, looks towards Jethros. You would have made a sorry corpse.
I agree. Holy shit, guys. Chill out.
Jethris, Vala, this is my father, Grushnak. Grushnak, these are the two of my allies, Jethris and Vala.
Hey, I'm the Jethris one.
My most respectful greetings. I can see now where Goel takes from. At least Brent.
Grushan will make an animalistic grunt. Don't talk to me right now.
Okay.
With blood and surging with adrenaline. I was prepared for a fight. We will talk in a few. Grushan moves to the side as he mostly sees his weapons once anew, not really in the mood to speak right after his prey just got away from him. Or not really got away, but, you know.
Goel, is everything okay?
This area is quite dangerous. We do not know what comes around the corner. An enemy or a friend. My father does not know you, so he did not recognize you. Who is left behind? Was there anyone behind you?
No, at least as far as I know. As usual, I have no idea where Reggie is. Unfortunately, I don't know where Judas is.
Well, I think he
I
was
followed Snowstorm.
keeping the front of the cave safe, right?
Yes.
That's what he said.
Regardless, there are enemies behind. I can sense them.
Okay.
Be on your guard.
And as this is taking place, at the same time, Judas, you hear conversation from up and ahead as apparently Regulus, your group is going rather, your mission is going rather splendid. I'll explain in a second. As Judas, you stand towards there, you hear conversation coming, or sounds of it coming from that area up there. As you do notice, however, these elven statues onto the other side. If you want to maneuver around,
Sorry, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Is it my turn
Turn to
initially?
you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
remove
just
the initiative for there is no longer the interaction I was expecting in there, but that's fine.
Oh, statues.
I'm not expecting that Juthas will get hit by the face by a hammer and die. Oops, I killed your friend.
Stone statues of owls. Where seems to these individuals too far into detail. No, most probably petrified. Basilisk? Gorgon? Something. Maybe spell. Who knows? Oh, could be one of those stalky creatures, one of those big bulbous ones with the eyes my dad always talked about. Always forget. Was more sounds going from the other way, so curiosity fervent. No, going up it seems. And Judas will just follow up, going up. Just tell me stop when you think it's enough movement.
Feel free, because Goel has already heard the movement approaching in here, as I'll assume it will be once again the time that Goel will spot Judas. And Grusha will say, without hesitation, I will assume that's another one of your companions.
Judas. Grishnak.
Biffier, that one, heavier, carries wounds. That's a soldier right there.
He's also a prince.
Titles mean little. Underground.
Yep, sure. Yep. Hey, Judas.
Okay. This one again looks like Gahul. Is it his dad?
Mm-hmm.
Grishak moves forth next to you, Judas. His father. As if he corrects.
So you're the old man. All right. Good to meet you. Good warrior, that one. Killed many a thing. Sometimes kills other things. Blood rush goes crazy, and yeah, you're walking onwards, ignoring me. That's fine. Yep, typical. Oh, I like this. He is. You can definitely see he is you. By the way, there's some elven statues up ahead, stone ones. I'm guessing something petrified them.
They move.
As you start to
Jethros?
move towards there, I will go ahead, Elwin, first, and I will turn to Regulus right after.
I will, I will ask, Jethros, can you see?
I have light on me now.
What?
Vala smacked me with a
Oh,
bit of
This is
light.
glowing.
I intended to tap his head to cast light on it, but if he can see, that's good.
There's already light on him from Vala, I think.
Mm.
On his hat also, as well, if I recall.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
As I will return over to here because most of it is nearly done. But I'll turn first to Regulus. As Regulus, you see the Gorgon rushing towards you. He takes the dash action and actually moves through the gelatinous cube. Gets stuck in it. It then needs to make an intelligence saving throw, which it cannot make. As how much damage does it take from your psychic? Psychic
Mindsliver?
ability? Mindsliver, yes. That's the name.
5. A whole 5.
5, but it also gets to deduct a d4 from its next saving throw, if I recall correctly, as Naivara will cast Fairy Fire on it, and the creature is also at disadvantage from that. The creature fails horribly, and it is restrained currently, and under the effects of Fairy Fire and barely glowing. And Regulus, it's your turn as the creature is stuck in the gelatinous cube.
Okay, kill it? Question
Now,
mark.
fast, Naivara says.
Okay. Regulus will fly up. Will attack. We'll do a shocking grasp.
You have advantages, yes.
At advantage. Wow. Okay. That's actually wait. That should be 1 more d8 because it's not.
On the critical hit, it should be one extra. Yeah, okay. For another 5 points of damage, as Regulus, you move, grab the bull by the horns, as they say, and blast it with lightning.
I back up 5 feet. Because it doesn't have reactions now. A whole load of stuff it doesn't have. And then at the end of my turn, Celestial Spirit will come up and give this thing pain. Hopefully. This is multi-attack. This is 4 attacks at advantage. 1.
Go for it.
Oh, okay. I see how this is. 2. 3.
17 does not hit.
Fortunate.
20 hits.
Actually, the 17 should be +2. It's 19.
Should be 19. You are correct. As the celestial spirit moves up forward, it makes 4 attacks, right?
Yes, it does. That
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
4, right? 1, 2,
Yeah. 4.
3, 4.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then the 10 temporary will go to itself, bringing it up to 80.
As from behind, and even though the creature might have a little bit of cover, Naivara will still strike at the Gorgon with an acid arrow, her last spell that she has, to bring it down inside the gelatinous cube. This truly worked extremely well in your favor, as the Gorgon is stuck in there, and the gelatinous cube continues to roam forth.
Happy Cube. Go up
Is
and to the left here.
this
To the right.
is this the entrance?
Yes.
I'll linger here, close to the cube. Give me a sign once you have all left that the coast is clear. Leave your spirit behind or anything aside. And I'll take my leave a few moments after.
Okay. All right. Don't run into orcs and die, I guess.
You too,
You're
I
welcome.
guess.
And the celestial spirit will sort of just like stand, I guess, over here, like shield out towards this direction.
Mm-hmm. As a guard.
And then I guess I'd imagine like Madeline just sort of like turns around, just waves at Regulus as he walks over here.
And as you are into the entrance, I'll turn back to the group of other survivors that have now amassed in here. As Judah speaks of those statues, Grushnak will say, they are not statues made by some sort of sculptor, an artisan of their craft. They are made from the drow that got lost in the caves and found themselves against the creatures of the maze. They are still alive. And if you listen very close, you can hear their whispers. Follow behind. Grushnak turns back and looks towards the group. I will pace myself so you can keep up. And both Grushnak and Nagat can easily recall the exit to this maze without much of an issue. They will start to move towards there. However, Jethros, Vala, Goel, Judas, Alwyn, if you will to go elsewhere or go sightseeing, that is on you. The orcs, you can definitely choose to. The orcs seem to be moving out of the maze.
Goel, Judas, I suppose you haven't seen Regulus, have you? I'll take the quiet as a no.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing you can take it as. You guys good? You guys are alive? Oh no.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they got turned to
good as you
stone.
can be.
Oh,
Red
damn it.
stone.
Right. So let's go find our explosive fellow and Then we'll be going out of this labyrinth.
This is the way that Grushnak and Nagat move towards. Right back.
This is the way.
If you follow them, it shouldn't be hard for you to follow.
Mm. It might be a good idea to first get a feel of where the exit is, thanks to Goel's father, and then go back in. What do you people say?
I don't know. What do we say?
I think Goel has disconnected, sadly. I'll assume that
Mm.
for now he is just keeping pace with his father and Agat.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I follow, unless my precious object senses tingle.
Right. So yeah, Vala will be following Grusnak's lead for now until we have a good idea um, where the exit is, or at least where one of the exits is, and then we'll be going back in to find Regulus before he gets into worse trouble.
As you maneuver around here, just to keep a pace or an eye onto the area, this is the spot over to here with the elven statues, the one that Grusnak said that they are not actual statues, as you probably, in order to get right back, you continue to follow the way Grusnak up and ahead. And soon you will be at the entrance.
On
How
the
many statues are there? Oh, go ahead, Tethras.
you already asked your question, so I'll wait.
All right, thank you.
From a quick glimpse, you saw at least 3, Vala.
Right. Vala would like to go and, well, it might be a little wasteful, but Vala would like to go and cast, what's it called? Great Restoration on 2 of them.
Would you like me to
Using.
make some components for that?
Oh, that would be excellent if Jethros could do that.
I can drop a second level slot, and I'll make some. I'll make some diamond dust for you.
Vala will look. So Vala will take some time to look at the diamond dust, make sure that the feel it has is the same as the actual component she uses, and she'll be impressed, saying, "I imagine for all that love you have for gems, you sure know how to replicate them."
Mm-hmm. It's basically all I do. Gives a
Why
little
are you
sigh.
not a banker or a jeweler?
Fucking math's boring, man.
She won't argue with that, and Vala will proceed to use her last 5th level slot and a 6th level slot, so that she can cure attempt to cure 2 of the statues of their petrification, as she calls upon the favor of the Queen of Arvander to help her children in need.
A moment, Vala, as you turn towards there, you have Judas watching right from beside and Jethros aiding you amidst this as you are looking for an opportunity to see if you can cure them of their ailment, of their status. Into the distance, slowly, Grushna will unveil their presence towards Regulus. with Goel right beside them. Goel would turn and notice at Regulus, speak, or more so, not greet them, but more so acknowledge their presence and speak their name, introduce them to Grushnak, as Ellen follows right behind. Yet Regulus, you do not see Vala, you do not see Judas, nor you see Jethros. Just to keep an eye on Jethros, your ability takes a minute to conjure, right?
Yeah, and I was gonna ask, do you want me
If
to?
I recall correctly.
Yes. Let me
If I
just
want you to
link it real
do
quick.
what? Yeah, no worries.
I was gonna ask Val if she wanted me to use 2 spell slots to compensate her for both of those, or not.
If you can spare your strength, I will welcome it. Although I would not want you to tax yourself more than you need to.
I'll use a 2nd level slot and a pack slot to help you with both of those.
Ooh.
Just to get the party reunited then, as Goel moves towards, as I see that he's having some issues with his computer right now. Is he acting up and whatnot? Goel will speak Regulus's name, and Grusha will turn and look towards the flying tiefling. Now that is a strange sight.
Yeah, I get a lot.
Grusha moves a little bit to the side. Though you won't notice behind Goel or Elwin the rest of your allies, Jethros, Vala, or Judas.
Hey guys, where's the rest?
They stayed
I'll
behind,
go.
won't and do look on some statues. Go ahead, Elwin.
Yeah, I already said that. You stole my line. No, I'm joking.
Sorry.
Yeah, the no, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead, continue.
If you can follow Snowsong, he can get you to them. I'll be right behind you.
Up. Right. Uh-huh. Ah, shit. I go following behind Snow Song as he's just started off.
If you want, Elwin, you can
Uh,
join them as well.
yeah, like looking awkward, like I will make sure they're safe. Can you pull me, please? Because I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
using a
No
mouse
worries.
because it's freaking laptop and it killing me. Thank you so much.
No worries. And as Elwin and Regulus will be approaching, it's the same time that Vala will be casting her magic as the Snowsong is making their way towards here. But before we get to that, we will do a quick 10-minute break. Perhaps Glenn will be able to join us as well in this. Perhaps not. We will find out very, very, very soon as Elwin and Regulus approach, and the rest of the group is about to do some digging in this place. Take a quick 10-minute break, everyone, and be right back for the next.
All right.
Right away.
Okay.
Oh,
Ah,
I wanted to ask if they had Tannerthal shit on. I would have smacked the shit out of them.
If they have a Tynethol tattoo, just fucking chip it off with a with
I
a
knock them over
rock,
and they crumble to
rock chisel.
dust.
See you later, Stinky.
What you talking about, Willis?
Welcome back, Goel. We're on break.
welcome back.
Never heard from Goel again.
Rest in peace. Just to make sure people understand what's going on and off topic, that will be me, not someone else. I'm not showing someone else TikTok. I'm showing myself. Where's my phone?
الو
هلا احنا في استراحة الحين.
ايه بريك.
يب.
مشكلة يا اخي جهاز الاس تي سي يستهبل علي الله ياخذ.
وش انت مودم ولا وايرلس؟
فايبر اوبتيك
طيب.
بس مخبط بالدي اتش سي بي يعطيني 100,000 اي بي كونفليكت يسوي اي بي كونفليكت داخل
اوف.
خبط الله يقلع ابليس عجزت اشبك النت كذا فجأة يفصل ويشبك. متأكد انا لو ارفع تكت الاس تي سي والله ما يفهموني ما هم فاهمين ابد.
على الاقل انك ما انت في هوتيل ناشب في الانترنت الخايس اللي عندي انا.
رجال ايش فائدة الانترنت سريع تدفع عليه وما اقدر اشبك عليه.
ايه والله انا مستغرب لان انا عندي في البيت اف تي تي اتش او الفايبر نفسك، بس المفروض انه ما يسوي كذا معك.
الجهاز نفسه حق هواوي خربان يا شيخ.
وش الموديل القديم ولا الجديد؟
لا الجديد بس نفسه فيه فاكتوري ايشيو سويت ريسيت سويت كل شيء. يعطي
ايه.
اي بيات الأجهزة جوا البيت يعطيها اي بيين يسويها
طيب ليه ما
بكل
تسوي
جهاز في
ليمت؟
البيت.
ليه ما تعطيه ليمت؟ انا مسوي كذا في البيت. انا معطي ليمت انه مثلا ما يستخدم اللي في البيت الا 4 اشخاص
لا
عشان
اقصد
تريح راسك.
اللوكل اي بي اللي عندي الأجهزة في
ايه.
البيت مثلا المكيفات الثلاجة الغسالة الملابس مدري ايش الاشياء ذي كلها.
انت شابكها.
اي شابك عشان سمارت هوم.
ايه فهمتك فهمتك
سمارت
فهمتك.
بس المشكلة يجيك كذا فجأة شيء يفصل ليش؟ ما يقدر لأن المودم يعطي تو اي لوكال اي بيس at the same time the same local اي بي يعطيه لأكثر من جهاز فيصير هنا فيه نتورك ايشيو في conflict
ايه.
على
ايه.
طول disconnect both devices get disconnected. المشكلة أنا معطيه 2 بولز 2 يعني 500 اي بي يقدر يعطيه وما عندك إلا 10 أجهزة. رايح يعطيني نفس الجهاز اي بيين عنده 100,000 يعني لازم كل شوي ادخل واسوي له فلاش شيل كل شيء عط من جديد. مشكلة حتى بعد اذا سويت كذا بعض الأحيان بالغلط يعطي الاي بي مرتين. حوسه يا رجال. فوشلون
طيب.
حليتها؟ خليت
لا لا لا. ايه سلام.
الاكستندر واي
ايه.
فاي اكستندر خليت عنده يعطي اي بيات هو وراحت المشكلة كلها. بس مشكلة جهازي شابك على الايثرنت على طول فجهازي هو
ايه.
الوحيد اللي يواجه المشكلة ذي لكن الأجهزة الثانية شابكة على اكستندر وهو جالس يوزع اي بيات. هذا المشكلة unfortunate. فجأة كذا يفصل الله يا أخي.
No Regulus,
شوف
this is not the language we are talking. وش سويت بيوم التأسيس أمس؟ شكلك طلعت تمشيت صح مع
لا
الأهل؟
إن كل خميس أهلي بالاستراحة بس
إيه.
إذا عندي دوام أنا ما أرجع البيت إلا 7
دقيقة،
6 كذا.
عندك دوام؟ أمس إجازة كل
لا
العالم.
أمس إجازة عشان كذا ما قدرت ألعب دي رحت عند أهلي عادة
إيه.
يجتمعونهم يوم الخميس
إيه.
عشان ما في دوام قدرت أجي مبكر وكنسلت بس
أنا
يا
تحت
سلام.
الموية.
شلون تحت الموية؟ رحت تغوصون وذا.
إيه أنا في ينبع الحين.
لا زين والله قد
إيه.
سويت أملوج ولا وين؟
أمس كنت في الشاطئ، اليوم في اللي يسمونهم شيء منطقة اسمها سيفن سيستر. اللي هي 7 مناطق فسموها 7 خوات في ينبع. مرة شفنا قروش. شيء
لا لا لا
مجنون، شيء مجنون.
بحر ينبع رحنا فيه بحر اسمه أو شاطئ اسمه راس شبعان، غصنا فيه بعد نفس الشيء، كله كورال ريف.
ما شاء الله.
شفنا سي تيرتلز، شفنا كل أنواع السمك. مرة شيء خطير. رحنا صيد بعد، لا تنسى الصيد، صيد مرة ترى هناك.
إيه. هو الصيد حالاته لما أنت قاعد أكثر من 4 أيام لا ودك تصيد وترجع. الفكرة حنا ماخذينها كلها غوص. اليوم رحنا
أوكي.
ال7 خوات، رحنا بس منطقتين لل7 خوات، وبكرة بنطلع منطقة الأيونا، منطقة اسمها الأيونا.
وش الأسامي؟
أي رايحين. والله هذه أسامي مش أسوي. هذه أسامي يعني مناطق حقت الغواصين، عرفت كيف؟ يعني ما
أوكي.
هي برسمية، بس لما تتكلم مع غواص يقول لك ال7 خوات، الأيونا، جنة هذه في الجبال. ما أدري يعني أسامي مسمينها الغواصين يعرفون أماكنها.
عجيب.
إيه.
والله جريت
فإيه.
عنها.
إيه فاليوم رحنا ال7 خوات، لفينا فيها مرة حلوة. بكرة إن شاء الله بطلع الأيونا. نزلت اليوم 33 متر.
ما شاء الله.
إيه. ما طولت والله. أنا لأني أدخن.
إمم.
ماني باطوّل
ما في
تحت
نفع.
الموية. إذا نزلت 20 متر وتحت أصير آخذ هوا أكثر، أبدأ أحرق أكثر.
deep diving تسوي والّا وشو؟ ترى أنا سكوبا ما
لا،
ماني
أنا أوصل 30 متر، 30،
ما شاء الله.
25. يعني ندخل جوا يعني. يعني مثل ما قُلت لك أنا حاط حتى في الoff topic.
إمم.
غصتنا اليوم، حاط غصتنا اليوم.
لا.
إيه. تشوف عاد عل أصلًا بتشوف المقطع شعري يضحّك قالب مرجان، عرفت كيف؟ أروح أنزل ما أمزح معك، أسماك تيجي تتوزّع في وسط شعري.
رايحين مع جانب.
إيه.
ساتر الله يبي لك حلاقة يا خوينا.
إيه كفّي أمي تدق علي قبل شوي تقول يا وليدي احلق. أقول آه.
طالع كأنك جهيمان.
استغفر الله العظيم وأنت بالعيد. لا أحد يسمعك.
لا كذا إنه إذا أحد ما حلق على طول.
لحية وشنب
إيه.
نازل على البراطم وشعر على الوجه. إيه بقوة
والله ترى
جهيمان.
قلق، مرة قلق اللحية ما أدري شلون. ما
عاد
حلقت أنا
أنا متعود.
لي شهر ومرة رايح فيها باحلق بكرة.
لا أنا متعود لي سنين على اللحية، بس هي الشعر الطويل اللي أنا ماني متعود عليها.
أيوه.
كل ما أقول باحلق إن شاء الله أسحب عليه، أسحب. الحين لي سنة، سنة، سنتين، إي سنتين تارك اللحية وهذا. الشنب أكيد أخففه ترتيب وذا، بس اللحية أقول خلّيه.
الله يعينك يا شيخ، والله أنا ما أحس بالراحة صراحةً.
I am back.
come back.
حركات.
What is Regulus talking about in here? What subtitles
He
are those?
he tried to translate what we are talking, me and Gawal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it was something about computers for a while, then they went into something else.
listening.
Great, sure,
I'm
it was
watching
not
I'm
Scuba.
just talking about the.
That's what you portray it as. I'm sure you were summoning elementals and fiends in here.
It reminds me of a few years ago when I went to when I was also going to the same area, but I wasn't like deep diving. I was just scuba diving, and I was also
snorkeling ولا
playing
scuba diving؟
snorkeling. Sorry.
Yeah,
Snorkeling.
snorkeling. Yeah.
Yeah. I was also playing D&D from the hotel. I don't know if you remember. It was a very long time ago.
I remember
it was
you were being in a hotel. I don't recall, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think you spoke about going snorkeling
No,
or
but
anything
that's
like that.
what I was doing. I was
So you lied to us. No, I'm kidding.
Goel was summoning a fiber optic elemental.
just, to, just to keep an eye on Goel. The group, once reunited, you reunited with Regulus, but some of them wanted to do some sightseeing around the maze and keep an eye on those statues that you know that are some strange petrified creatures from the maze. That is. Because I didn't know if you were returning or not, how long your computer would last, I had Snowsong lead them. However, you can choose to be there with you as well. Grushnak and Nagat will be awaiting at the entrance. If you want, I can move you there as well.
I would beast sense Snow Song and I'll play as Snow Song.
More than fine as well. That's actually a great idea.
I'm gonna be furry for now.
No, you're not gonna be a fairy.
As
You're just
usual,
gonna
am I
play
right?
as Snowsong.
As
I can
usual.
do anything. Don't make me regret this decision.
I'm just joking.
I know. I'm teasing as well. As by now, obviously, Sonso would have returned to his normal form. However, so just do a quick check, see if everyone is back and ready to go. Regulus, you there?
Oh, brother.
Maybe you're muted, Regulus, or maybe you're here, not here yet. Well, I'll just tag him to let us know once he's back. Goel, I'll assume you're here and ready to go.
Yep.
Judas?
Yep.
Jeffress?
Yeah.
And Delwyn?
I'm here.
Vala as well?
Aye, aye.
I'll just tag Regulus to let us know once he's back as you make your way towards here, and you can see all of those strange elven statues. Once again, they seem to be solemn, tranquil, in place. They do not seem to be, as Grushnak said, petrified. Usually creatures that are petrified are caught in between stretches, in between action. Yet those creatures do look solemn. Their characteristics are identical, or not identical, but very realistic. So there's clearly something at work. Jethros used a little bit of magic to create some diamond dust. And as he blows dust into existence, Vala grabs, places it into her hands, and prepares to use her magic. She puts a hand onto the statue and whispers words of power and purity to cleanse this creature from its vile stone curse. As you are doing so, Vala, you channel your magic and you sense something stirring within it. And you can, as you have contact with the object, you hear some whispers from within. Your eyes widen as you try to focus towards them, as the creature is whispering to you something that you cannot hear clearly. And as your magic starts to glow on it, you see from the center of it, as the magic starts to spread, it would clear, usually, and showcase its true body. Yet in this scenario, it doesn't, as you are quickly met with an attack from it.
Oh, curses.
As right after that, I would like everyone to roll me initiatives.
So this was a surprise thing.
What did you
Never
want to
mind.
do? Yes, it is. You don't have a reaction, sadly, to that.
Wow, I rolled really good. I'm shocked.
Woo.
Woo, 5th initiative of the session. Let's go.
Can't it at least
Well,
pretend to be healed so that I don't feel as bad for my spell slot?
Woo.
You got an inspiration out of that. It's a 5th level
I-
spell slot for an inspiration. What more do you want?
I know.
Why am I gone
No,
again?
kidding.
Guys, put me back.
I was talking about the stone curse
Let
being a little
me
more
in.
courteous.
Put me back, guys.
You were removed
Well-
from the map completely,
Yeah,
Jeffers.
I don't know why it does
Okay.
that. Like, I'm trying to adjust my initiative, like, by
Okay.
backspacing, and then sometimes it just deletes my character. I was right here.
Just to put the scene in our mind, Kaden, we arrived this place while Vala trying to do some magic, and
To do
this
use
stone.
greater restoration, and the stone itself turned and clawed at her. Vala, just to keep an eye on, 18 hits you, right?
Yes, it does. And that
For
will
not
be
only 8 points of slashing damage, but also you need to make me a con saving throw.
yes, of course. Constitution saving throw. That's good enough.
You are fine for the time, as I said, this is obviously a surprise. Wow, they have rolled all similar initiatives. How the hell did I do that? All 4 of them have rolled a 7. As just to go quickly through the rounds, Alwyn, you are surprised. You gain your reactions back, but you look in surprise as all this is happening. Vala, your magic doesn't work as you regain your reactions back, which might be helpful. The same thing can be said for Jethros and Regulus, as all of you regain your reactions in here, as those creatures animate and in a swift single motion turn the hedge towards you. And this one will advance 20 feet up forward, which is a dash action. This one will turn and attempt to slash at Vala. Does 24 hit you, Vala?
Absolutely. Even a 17 hit me.
For 10 points of slashing. Oh, go ahead, Jethros.
Y'all a bunch of ungrateful pieces of shit. You stop that. And all silvery barbs that one.
I'll roll again. I don't think 12 hits you then, Vala, so you don't take any damage from that attack.
Woo!
As more of those creatures dash to get next towards you, Vala, this one will be able to move next to you and make a single attack towards you. I don't think 16 hits you.
Borderline miss. Yes.
More than fine. That creature in here as well will start to rush up forward. Snowsong once again gains his reactions back as he's no longer surprised. This one has already made its attack. I'm not gonna do a second attack. It doesn't get 2 surprise rounds in a row. As Elwin, you are up next, and I think I'm missing Judas initiative only.
Yes, you are.
Am I? I think so. Yeah. Roll for me, Judas, as well. Keep an eye on. And Elwin, you see all of those statues take form and start to move towards Vala. What do you do?
I think they tried to hug her.
Yes,
Like,
exactly what they try to do.
so are they still stone, not like flesh and skin?
Completely made of stone.
Okay. Okay. And start attacking. I take out my bow sword and the morning star, and as I like slash the Ifriti sword in the ground it's light up as a bonus action and attack. So it will be. I don't have advantage because Vala did not attack anybody, right?
Correct.
She did not.
Not so far. I don't think
So
we count
when
Great Restoration as an attack.
the 16 hit,
16
I'll roll up.
will not hit.
So I believe only the last attack hit.
23 does hit, though. Yes.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused.
as the
That
creature's hard skin and texture will be able to protect them from your attack. You turn with your weapon and strike again and again, trying to plague that creature, but it is quite potent. Anything else, Alwyn?
that will be my turn.
Judas, you are up next.
Well,
I will move here if you allow, of course.
no, that's all good.
Go for
Don't
it.
worry, I have walk, so I just go. I just go. Ninja status. I'll support. I'll stand right behind Vala, outsword, and slash at the one closest to me. How dare you attack her?
Go for it, Judas.
Yay!
24 and 26 hits. Which is the target? This one or this one? The one up above, so the first attack is 25, which will make the creature blooded.
And then
The second
finish him
one
off.
is the critical hit.
Yeah, and I think he's dead then if that one first one's critical. So but yeah. So Judas rolls up the wall, pulls his sword, and as he jumps down, he just brings the sword down. It hits the creature from the shoulder blade, goes in halfway, where the creature's stone starts moving again, and Judas just basically lifts his leg and steps on the blade to push it down, where it's even more, and then it goes right through him, through the creature, and he falls into two parts, shattering on the floor. That's me.
As right after that, before Vala gets a turn, and as the light from the weapon of Elwyn starts to glow, a creature will hiss into the distance as if it was watching this whole time along. A creature like a manta spreads its wings and flaps them outwards as it turns and looks towards you and releases a terrible sound, a horrid moan. And I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I don't hear it right. Right?
You definitely hear it. You are within 60 feet, and you can hear it.
Hooray!
Keep in mind, I think anyone that is next to Judas or close to has advantage as well. Because this is a frightened effect.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
frightened
I'll
effect?
take that.
Yep,
Am I resistant to frightened attack? I'm immune.
you are
to it.
immune to that.
So, but everybody has advantage. Congrats.
I need Snowsong as well to roll me, but nonetheless, the creature hearing that sound will start to fly further away. Not hearing the sound, after making that sound, will start flying away as the horrid light from Elwyn seems to unnerve it. But that will be its turn, and Vala, you are up next.
Oh boy.
You saw a horrid image into the distance as that creature turned and gave you a piercing, annoyed gaze, but nonetheless starts to crawl away further.
Okay. Right. Right. I think Vala will start to radiate searing light from her towards pretty much all directions, trying to discourage those statues from swarming her further. So she will be using a word of radiance, causing damage to all but Judas within 5 feet of her.
Not Judas, how dare you? It is one of the rare occasions where you can get that many targets, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Fail,
Okay.
fail, success, success, I'll assume.
Yeah. I'll take that.
As the one up above, the two up above will take the full amount of damage, the others won't. This one will be somewhat corroded as the light starts to shine and meld its form. Anything else, Vala?
Nothing really. That will be her turn.
Regulus, you
My
are up
turn.
next. You heard this. Oh, I see. For some reason, it shifted again. Thank you, Jethro, for keeping an eye to that. Jethro, you are up next.
Okay. I will use a Forge Flame attack, and I have advantage from Silvery Barbs.
Go for it.
The one
Smack him down.
above me.
Yes.
Fuck me, 13.
Sadly, 13 won't be able to strike the coarse and rough, stony texture of those creatures as you swing with your axe. Try your best you can to strike with it. But sadly, you are not very much proficient or familiar with using this weapon.
Correct. Bonus actions. No, I just end my turn.
Regulus, you are up next.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
sorry.
it's all good.
Can I cast Sanctuary on Vala using a little bit of what's left of the diamond dust to coat her? And that's it. Sorry.
Of course, as the diamond dust before it completely is consumed by the magic and quickly engulfs Val and starts to protect him. Go ahead, Regulus.
Regulus will go around the corner here. And
You see, Regulus, as you move around the corner, the creature hissed at you from there and then started moving further, just to keep an eye, because you weren't able to see, but you were able to hear it.
Regulus will just look at the situation that Vala is surrounded in and say, Vala, what are you doing? Getting yourself into so much danger. Anyway, sorry that felt good. Anyway, Firebolt. No, I don't have any third level spell slots. I can't do the meme.
I will give you a third level spell slot if it means that you hit everyone in that area. I'm okay with that. No. I am kidding. Go ahead. Have your turn.
Damn it. Almost got him. Anyways. Regulus will go, anyone other than me can do funny lots of damage in a single area?
If our friends are in the way.
If okay. Does Judas count? Because he kind of likes the pain a bit.
Uh, 6 seconds. I don't want to keep.
Okay, well, I guess
if you can't not hit us, then hit only one of them.
I wasn't gonna hit all of you. Jeez.
That is not reassuring coming from you.
Regulus will outstretch a hand, and a lightning bolt will dart towards Vala, and then towards this guy. I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp. Oh wait, I can't twin it. I'm just gonna cast Vortex Warp on Vala to get her out of that circle, and put her over here.
Right, we'll take that. Thank you very much.
See, positive.
Can you give me a minute? Can you link Sanctuary? There's a chance that.
I don't think it goes.
Hostile effects. So I assume if you're letting it.
Hostile.
Like,
Okay. Yeah, okay. Did not remember the hostile. Oh, true, because you can bless and heal a sanctuary, the target.
Anyways, I will use my action to draw. Not my action. My bonus action to draw out the Eldritch Staff. Kind of just prepare.
The stone curse right after will start to advance and move forward. This one will get next towards Judas. This one will get next towards Elohim, and they will be guess one of them goes after. Which is the one that goes after? The one that attacks Jethros. Okay, so for now, there's gonna be 2 attacks on Elwyn, 1 at Jethros, and 1 at Judas. In that order. First on Elwyn. 1, 2. Any of them hit Elwyn? I think 19 hits.
Who? Me or Elwyn?
For Elwyn. That is 10 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make me a con saving throw as the creature starts to cut. In the moment that the creature guts you or strikes you, you can feel your skin starting to harden and turn into stone. Make me the con save, Elwyn. This attack, the fallen one, is on Jethros. I'll assume that hits you, Jethros.
Just barely.
For 12 points of slicing damage as well, and I need you to make me also a con saving throw.
Okay. Do I have advantage because I'm part rock? No, I know I
No.
don't.
As you quickly start to get restrained.
Eh,
I can barely hear you, Alwyn, but go ahead.
Looking for con save.
What?
I don't think you can fail the con save, is what he said. Maybe.
I think as well, because he has a +9 and he has +2 from Judas. So maybe that is what he was saying. I'll take that into
Did I
assumption.
roll
that
any
now.
con?
I made it for you. Don't worry, Alun. You cannot fail it with Judas' aura, that is. As the last attack goes towards Judas, as all of those creatures try to claw at their targets. I don't think that hits you, Judas, correct? 15, that is. I think it misses.
Nope, 15 misses.
And Snowsong is up next as those creatures start to take strikes against the very low of you.
Okay. Snow Song will take, I guess, 10 feet back. And then do. Oh, that's not enough. Another 5 feet over here, and then do a. Share the space with Jethros to do a charged attack at this one.
Go for it.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Go for it. That hits.
Charge, and I'll use a collar thingy.
The creature will also fall prone after the attack.
Awesome. Okay, what does the collar do? 3 charges, 1d10, right? Necrotic.
Correct.
Okay. So I'll roll.
Roll me the damage of the attack. That's another 14 points of slashing damage, making the creature bloodied after the strike.
And 8.
For another 8 points of necrotic that the creature will take as a whole.
It will take
So
step
if
back.
Snorshock moves towards there, it takes 2 opportunity attacks, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
One of them is a disadvantage, not disadvantage, one of them is a disadvantage because of them being prone. However, they do have advantage on all attacks of opportunity. So one of them is at advantage, the other one is at normal.
What?
Oh God!
The things Snow Song has to deal with, so you guys could survive.
Snorshock, wow, takes 23 from the first attack and 16 from the other. For a total of 39 points of damage, and I need Snowsong to make 2 con saves as well. As it starts to get restrained. and turn into stone. Even more so as both of those creatures attack. I guess you can see the hue in their eyes. On Soso's eyes start to dim, and their eyes and their teeth as well start to turn into stone as it starts becoming immovable. And I assume that's Snowson's son,
Yep.
as you hear a soft trample into the ground, as a shifting into the area up ahead from where the creature moved. Maybe it aggravated something. You wouldn't know for the time being, as the stone curse in here will stand up and turn around to swipe towards Elwin as well. But the attack will not hit, and Elwin, you are up next.
Okay. I will attack this guy first.
Go for
You know
it.
what? I will go with fighting spirit. I will use the fighting spirit. So first I gain 15 hit point, the temporary. Then I will sacrifice the attack to do rapid strike. So I'll attack twice normally. If my sheet open, my sheet doesn't want to open, but let's start with the first one. Okay. For some reason, the roll 20 doesn't. So it will be if it rolled. So 20
That hits, yeah?
hit.
Which is the target? Just keep an eye
To
on.
this guy.
Down they will go as your attack will cleave and strike through them, dropping them to the ground.
The second rapid strike, it will be to the one in front of me.
Go for it.
Please roll 20. Roll. Waiting to roll. It will take time.
13 sadly won't hit.
30. I will inspo that.
Go for it.
I'll inspo that. Come on.
That hits.
28.
Destroying this one as well, as with your rapid strikes, you managed to put both of those creatures down with a quick strike on them.
Okay. In front, attack this guy with advantage. My sheet doesn't want to open, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll normal. Like 1d20 plus.
Plus 11 or 12 if it's different fury.
Yeah. So first, because it is normally a freaty, then 24 to hit.
24 hits, the one above you, I'll assume.
Yes. Yeah, I will just roll that.
The creature is bloodied after
This
the
is the
strike.
yes. So this is second attack. This one it's like a -1 on attack. So it says 14,
Doesn't
not
hit.
15. 15 hit.
14 does not hit.
Okay. So wait. So this is I should have 4 attack. So is
One more
that the
attack.
third attack or
Yeah.
second attack? One more attack for with the free.
Wow.
Oh my God! I rolled 1.
What the hell? As you turn around, Elwin, but your skin started barely turning into stone. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Be my turn. Nothing.
More than fine, as Elwin starts going into frenzy, bringing two of those creatures down as he swings around his sword and his Morning Star. And Judas, you are up next.
Why can't I see nothing? Why am I in the dark? I see only darkness. Ah, there we go. Holy moly. Who's drawn so many shit on the... Sorry, skip language. Refresh. Sorry, I'm just refreshing. Everything's just gone to... Roll20 in Chrome.
No worries.
Hello.
Waiting for Judas to make his roll. He's reconnecting on roll 20.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah, no, it's just a bit, yeah. Let me cousin, is there people nearby?
There are two Stonecast around you.
Because,
yes.
Well, can you just make me 2 damage rolls? Yeah, see, page unresponsive, something's happening to my roll 20 at the moment.
No worries, I can tell and make those attacks for you. The first attack
Thanks.
would be not a long, so which is the one?
Just a normal, both of them.
First attack would hit for 21 points of damage onto the creature, as it will barely be able to survive the attack, bloodied as it becomes, and then for a second strike to bring the creature. I guess there is. Oh, there is. I guess rage damage in there, but that's okay. It would still, with the second attack, would falter and be destroyed as Judas turns and disposes of one of those creatures quite soon, as fast as he can. And right after that, the creature that moaned continues to do so as it seems to fly even further away. But now you can hear even more moans than previously on, as you can hear more than just one. And Vala, you are up next.
Okay. Get somewhere here and... Oh, they're almost gone. So... Alright. Let's try the Twilight Smite, the last one. This person here. Actually, no, wait, not the damaged one, this one. We don't wanna take Elvin's duel.
A burst of starlight that will come down, crashing against the creature and will strike it down. You notice, Vala, something. As all of those creatures have gone down, their bodies crumbled into dust. The moment the creatures dropped down, destroyed as they became, the hands, the claws, the feet, the torso completely turned into dust and pebbles. Yet the heads remained intact, as they are way more dense. And you can sense from your connection to the grave domain magic lingering within them. Not necessarily able to understand on first glance, but you do notice that.
Okay, right. That is
Anything else,
very...
Vala?
Yes, Vala will tell that, be mindful of the heads. Nobody touch them for any reason.
Jethro still took
She
them.
will. She will, as she says that, she will give a look at, how's it called? She will give a look at Regulus. In fear he might, use some blast. But other than that, she'll... Reggie, you're flying, right?
Yeah.
Right, so Vala will stay underneath him.
Then we never heard from Jethros again.
I thought it disconnected.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Did Vela just go to hell? What just happened? Oh, there she is. I see her now.
Yep. She's, chilling with Regulus.
I hear the moaning and groaning over here. Is that accompanied by tremors in the earth, or no? You might be muted.
I
Has been
was,
muted for a
but you do
while.
not see any tremor. Wow. Have I been? Sorry. As you won't notice any tremor on the ground. However, as the cloaker moved further away, you can hear those moans multiply from 1 into 2 into 3 into 4.
Sorry, just looking at. And the moans sound like the same cloaker that flew in there, or no?
Correct.
Okay.
The same noise came from that area.
Oh. Have I been able to, like, I know you showed me what the rock does. Can I use the rock now, or no?
I'm okay with that. Feel free.
Okay. I'll conjure an earth elemental. Right around here where I can see it. From the bricks in the earth.
Can we give you access to that?
Sweet. And I'll just... Do I have to roll initiative for it, or... No.
You do actually roll initiative for it because it plays on separate turns. You have to keep your concentration, for if you don't, the creature goes against you.
True. Fuck. Now I gotta pull up the actual sheet. Bam. Okay, opening sheet. Sorry about this, guys.
Do you want me to roll for the elemental? Oh,
You're not the only one.
sorry.
My freaking Roll20 is killing me at the moment for some reason.
The map is massive and has a lot of assets. It is slowing the game down.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
but
That's basically my Judas is probably gonna run up there and beat the shit out of it, so I'll say, Judas, I was gonna hurt you to give you inspiration, but take that as a compliment. You don't need it, man. I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
And at the end of your turn, Jethros, I need you to make me a con save.
Oh, yeah.
Turn into stone.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that little thing. Okay, con save. I'll use my inspiration, because why not? Hey,
That's a good thing.
do I get to not turn to stone?
You don't turn to stone. The thing that would happen if you were to turn into stone is that the earth element, you lose concentration of the earth element, but it doesn't disappear.
Yeah, I
Instead,
know.
it comes and attacks you.
Uh-huh.
And this would have been hella painful.
Well, that's...
As Regulus, you are up next. You see as Jethros manages to resist the magic.
Well, Regulus is gonna fly up ahead a little bit. Sees nothing. Oh wait, this guy's still alive, right?
This one only.
Okay. Then I will use Firebolt on that fellow.
Go for it.
Fire. Bolt.
That hits. A
Every
burst of
time
fire
Regulus
that
say
will
fire,
bring the creature down as well. Go ahead, Elwin.
no, sorry, I cut you off. But every time Regulus say fire, I'm like my butt, like oh shit.
Everyone's instinct is aside. But as you turn the regular, you hurl a burst of fire, and the creature once again crumbles into pieces.
I like to think that purposely or not purposely, the difference between Regulus's firebolt and fireball is like nothing. So like you never can tell what's going to happen when it hits the target.
I mean, the fireball appears as a firebolt that then explodes. So every time everyone kind of just winces a little bit as they see flames hurling from Regulus's hands.
Yeah. Anyways, that is my turn.
Snowsong is up next, who is currently restrained, turning into stone.
Again.
Get a deeper understanding of the earth.
Okay, Snowsong is gonna try to not become stone.
Make me the con save. That is enough. As Snowsong stands the ground towards there, how could that creature turn into stone? It could not be petrified. It is made of stone. And you know what? Since you decided to not to join in with Goel, I'll give Snowsong, for now and forevermore, immunity to the petrified condition. Have that.
Yay!
Now it is actually, canonically, cannot be turned into stone because it's made out of stone. But I think that's Snowsong's turn.
Yep.
As right after that, Jethros, it is your elemental's turn. I'll give the creature barely some light so you can, barely some vision so you can see from its space. As the creature barely appears into existence in there, yet it can sense from the area around it something moving the moment it appears.
Okay.
It is its turn. What do you want it to do?
I wanted to. I said, Rocky, get in there, beat the shit out of that moaning thing. So I'll move forward.
As the elemental moves forward, it can see. You cannot see because you don't have vision towards there, but the elemental can see the cloacus in here. But it also sees a massive mound of stone in front of it, yet it has eyes. Like moving dirt, like a moving landslide. A creature made entirely out of stone stands in front of it.
I think we just found Jethros' vacation home, guys. I think this Earth Elemental is gonna give this big rocky guy a walloping. It's gotta go like Reggie Rock and like hit it. So it can hit it twice. Wow! Woo!
Wow. Okay, you weren't kidding.
Come on,
It's a
click.
critical hit.
And I don't know if this matters because it's made of rock, but it probably doesn't.
It's a creature, not
Of course.
object, not a structure.
23.
23 hits as well.
Cow!
For another 15 points of damage as the earth element starts and makes slam after slam, strike after strike, starting to strike something with density. And from everyone behind, you can hear that is happening. The elemental is not hitting at the cloaker. That's the sound of elemental hitting onto solid rock. Anything else for the elemental?
Nope, he's good.
Make me oh wow, it actually has a pretty impressive athletics. Make me a strength check for an athletics, I guess, from the elemental, which is a strength check.
Sure.
As a bonus action, the Delver will attempt to just overpower, and bigger as it is, it will be able to just
barely.
move through it. And on its way, as it moves up forth and through it, you can only see that creature appearing into the distance. And as it does so, that was how much movement? Here to here. That's 30 feet of movement. 40 to get over to here, because the elemental is hard terrain for it. Now the creature just swallows all the earth elemental. It will make a handful of attacks towards it. These are both on the elemental.
Uh-huh.
I think the second one misses.
Yes.
The first one will hit for 25 points of bludgeoning damage, which is, I think, 12. The creature might have resistance to non-magical damage. This is not magical. Just bludgeoning, as the Delver comes into existence. And Elwin, you are up next.
Okay. I think I can move till. Actually, I will sheath my sword and holding my morning star and teleport next to this creature. Can I do that?
I think up to here you cannot, but up to here you can, 20 feet, because Regulus is also showing bright light within 15 feet of themselves, but you should be able to get all the way up there, Elwin, as you sheath your weapon and teleport over to them.
I can. Yes, and I will hit it with a morning star with advantage, and I will use Rabbit Strike to hit it twice. So normal attack with morning star twice, normally not advantage. Oh, that will hurt a lot. And 2 more attack. Oh wow!
All of those will hit.
I'm okay with it. Yeah.
These are high numbers.
And my AC at the moment is 16, not 17.
As you turn with your morning star again and again and strike towards the creature for quite the gruesome blows, that is, as the creature seems to take heavy damage from each of your strikes, and the warhammer of yours, not the warhammer, sorry, the morning star of yours seems to corrode and rust for a second, but it is magical nature glints as the Delver has the corrode metal fit. Not that it affects the weapon, it is magical one.
Yeah.
Anything else, Hello?
So, I don't think I can unsheath my sword, right? Because I sheathed it.
It's
so I need
action,
to wait.
Yeah.
I will wait next turn. So my AC is 16, so that will be my turn at the moment.
Judas, you are up next. As Elohim rushes up into the frame, what do you do?
I am back! Woo! Well, Elwin charges, me charges, follow suit.
Elf charges.
Are we attacking the big, not the earth elemental, or is that?
Who's that? Blue rock turtle.
It is blue rock turtle. Yeah.
Blue rock turtle. I like the term, the blue rock turtle. Blue rock turtle sounds like an awesome ninja name.
Just rock, but we are in the Underdark, so I had to make it blue.
Anyway, still, Judas will move up and attack. I do like it. It's like the blue rock turtle. It sounds awesome. Oh, come on, cheat. Makes me sad when Roll20 is a bitch. I don't know what to do, but can we switch? I'm gonna kill it.
Horrifying and cool at the same time.
Yep.
You have inspiration.
10 sadly will not hit. As Judas turns for a quick swing towards the creature, it has a more potent skin than he would expect. You turn, Judas, for a second strike, and 18 will also barely not hit as it finds the harsh shell or carapace of the creature. You do have Bardic if you want to add it.
Oh, is the second one or the first one?
On whichever of the two.
Both misses?
Both miss.
Wow, I'll add it to the second one.
Go for it. That's 22. The will definitely hit for 16 points of slashing and
Con save or 4
think that
damage.
is 1 point of radiant damage because
and-
you're not within range right now.
And I am dropping in a first level smite.
Roll me the 2d8 as well, and I will make the con save for the Delver. Makes the con save, but takes another 8 points of radiant energy. And then he has Judas.
That will be me.
As right up next, as the light seems to dim, the cloaker makes its return, and not one, but 4 cloakers start to advance closer towards the elemental. As the elemental is attacked by a swarm of those creatures. I don't think that hits. But I think that one does. For 8 points of slashing, which is 4 points of slashing damage, as all those cloakers start to strike at the Earth Elemental and Vala. You are up next.
Alright. There's no more statues, so Vala will move forward. Okay, this thing is camouflaging almost perfectly with the floor.
Yes.
Wow. So what Vala will do, she will use a 3rd level spell slot in order to cast Bless. Targeting. This is basically 5 people, so can she target the whole party? She should be able. So that's Elwin, Judas, Regulus, herself, and let's go with Snowsong.
As the very lot of you get the potent blessing of the Queen of Avandor, a symbol appears under your forehead, even so briefly as Vala bestows her divine guidance and bless on you. Anything else, Vala?
Nothing. That will be turn.
And Jeffress, you are up next.
Looks at the dog that got the bless. Cries. I will, let's see. There's not much. Was gonna do spike growth on that guy, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. Instead, I'm just going to shoot mineral shots, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. So fire. Pew! 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 Just a 30, right? You might be muted.
Again, I am. But, as I said, 19 also hits.
Okie dokie. For 10 to 20. Help. 24.
Sadly, you cannot move the creature anywhere, but still, you turn and blast at it with both of your shots. And anything else, Jethros?
No, I guess not.
And Regulus, you are up next.
Okay. Guess I'll fly up here a little bit. See if I can see what the spirit might be wailing on.
As you fly towards there, Regulus, the moment that you fly into the Delver space and your moat still glows, you will see as all of... Oops, fuck, not this one. I wanted that one. All of those cloakers fade as they were phantasms only. They disappear when they are in dim light. Let me just figure out. The creature had its turn prior to Elwin. Okay, I'll fix that.
Also,
Go ahead, Regulus.
didn't see the rock turtle.
It's on the ground.
It's right under you.
You are
No, I didn't.
standing
It
right
kinda-
above it.
Kind of blended in.
Yeah.
It blends
it's like what
perfectly.
it's supposed to
It
do.
actually rolled a stealth 19 earlier on. I'll roll another
Okay.
one.
Wow.
It has a +8, is all I wanted to say.
I'm going to. Yes, indeed. I will use a bonus action. Well, might as well give it the old try. I'm gonna make an attack with the Eldritch Staff.
You have Bless.
Oh, I do. That's not that. That's definitely +10 by the way. That's strength. That's. I have Bless, so this might actually hit.
Go for it.
Yeah.
26 hits.
I will expend 3 charges, or is it 3 charges or just 1 charge? Up to 3 charges? Yeah, I'll do 3 charges of it to do a 3d8 lightning damage.
Go for it.
So I'll add that. Bonk.
A burst of lightning as it cracks the shell of the Delver. The creature is now blooded.
Only I had Tech Booming Blade. Then I will use. I've realized I'm also concentrating on a spirit that's chilling out 2 miles away. So I'm gonna just use a bonus action to Misty Step. As a 2nd level spell slot.
Go for it.
Just reappear right beside Vala once again.
As Regulus moves out further, strikes, and then disappears right back where he started as he got a quick scare of the creature's imposing figure. Anything else, Regulus?
Nope.
Snowsong is up next, with Bless as well.
Hashtag no song is blessed. Forever. It's gonna do a charge. Fuck. Can't get that far. It's gonna go here and bark at the angry.
Come on,
Growl,
for 5 feet, just do it. I'm okay. I'll give you the 5 extra feet for Snowsong to make it all the way there. If it's just 5 feet.
Okay. Hopefully this will be the killing blow. Let's see.
Let's find out.
Charged attack.
The attack will hit.
And another D10 on that. And it's prone.
Somehow, amidst all that, as Snow jumps towards the creature, bites at it, and mauls, plunges its claws into the creature. As he drops down, turns the creature to the side, not entirely upside down, doesn't flip it, but definitely the creature has turned into very disadvantageous for its position, as it is indeed prone.
That's it.
And the Earth Elemental is up next.
My guy's a dumb boy, and I already rolled the dice for him. So, unfortunately, he's not going to take the advantage attack, but he will hit the flyboy.
Go for it.
Wham! 19.
19 hits.
And kablamo!
That hits as well.
Smacks it across the air.
Two very potent strikes against the cloaker right next to it, and anything else for the Earth Elemental?
No, sir.
The Delver will stand up from the ground, get in its original position. It will start to drag itself and its body further up ahead. The Earth Elemental can make an opportunity attack.
I think it's focusing on the flying thing right now. I don't think it would.
More than fine, as the creature will move up forward, and on its way it will turn and make slam attacks towards Judas. I don't think that hits you, Judas. Towards
Must be.
Alwyn. I think that hits you, Alwyn.
Maybe you think you're wrong. Okay. Ouch.
For 18 points of damage, the creature has moved 10 feet to get here, has only 10 more feet to move as it continues to stride and get closer and closer over to here is where I wanted to be. As the creature starts to advance up forward, and as Elwyn was the one that did the most damage to it on the previous round, it will turn and use its attempt to petrify them. Make me a con save, Elwyn.
Me? Why? Anyone have inspo for that, please?
I don't.
As you start to get restrained, you don't get immediately petrified, but you do get restrained. As your body starts to harden and turn into stone. Elwyn, you are up next.
I will try to move my arm to unsheath my sword Ifriti, and as a bonus action, I will try to ignite it. So it will have these creatures that love the darkness is no longer in darkness, so live with it. So, and I will try to attack this creature 3 times with disadvantage. So
Go for it.
1, 2, 3.
First, second hits, the third one does not.
I tried my best. And I think I roll a save in the end of my turn, right?
At the end of your turn, you repeat the Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Come on. I'm fine.
As Elwyn, you start turning into stone, and you ignite your blade and start to strike against the creature as the flames wreath into your existence, lighting this whole place. The fire, the elemental energy from the blade seems to slow the advance of the effect of the creature's attacks. And Judas, you are up next.
Oh well. So I'll continue hitting this thing. Bang, 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 bang.
You have Bless as well this time.
Ooh, bless.
Both of those attacks will hit as you turn with your blade and slice again and again. Anything else, Judas?
No, that's me, thanks.
Your blade glows with light, and each strike corrodes even more so the form of the creature. The cloaker in here with the earth elemental right on its front will attempt to wrap itself around it. And don't think the creature is actually on any light right now. It's not, because Elwyn is around the corner, as the attacks will be at normal. The bite will not hit, as with its tail, it will manage to deal 11, which is 5 points of slashing damage as it hurls its barbed tail onto the earth elemental. And Jeffrey, you are up next.
Okay. Is the blue rock turtle bloodied? I can't see because Owen's guy there.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'll shoot it again, I guess. I'll shoot it again
Go for it.
with my awesome mineral shot. Where are you?
The last one will hit.
For 9 points. You're welcome, guys.
A burst of energy as Jethros tries to slow the creature down as it gets closer towards them. I think that's Jethros.
I say, hey, Stonehenge, get the blue turtle thing, you idiot. And that's my turn. I'll use that as inspiration for it.
More than fine. Vala, you are up next.
Right. Oh my god, it's approaching and I it's hard to discern. Right. I think what we should do is
You're currently within 15 feet of it, Vala.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's the thing that, on a first glance at the map, it took me a moment to notice where it is. But let's see. All right. So Vala is going to use her channel divinity, hold out her holy symbol, and and in her free left hand, and target at the creature, causing a somber light to wash over it, weakening its defenses and making it more vulnerable to all kinds of harm. So yeah, she will be using Path to the Grave as her action, and that will be her turn.
the creature starts to get lit in starlight, and you all know what that means. The next blow on it will be a very potent one. Regulus, you are up next.
Actually, you know what? Since Regulus is the one who plays next, Vala is going to take a few steps backwards. The creature may attempt an opportunity attack, but it has vulnerability, and it's Regulus who plays next, so let's give him some space, That will
17
be
hits you?
a hit. Yes, it hits. Please don't restrain me. Okay. And I have to make a concentration saving throw, which is a DC 13. Vala will
More
make.
than. Go ahead, Regulus. Blow it up.
Someone say, smells like vulnerability in here.
Yeah.
Well, much to Vala's, I guess, relief, I don't have any access to Fireball right now. However, I would have indiscriminately. Requires an attack?
Yeah, the path of the
Oh.
grave. It doesn't work with
Okay, well,
cemeteries. I was
okay.
just looking at that right now.
No. All right, that's fine. Then I'll just hit it with a firebolt.
You have also, I shouldn't say that, but you have one last mode of light on you. Not sure if you
Oh!
want to use it or not.
That's 4d12 as opposed to 3d10.
No.
Beware.
Yeah, that seems like more practical.
Am
That is
I
the one that you have in here.
nice? I've just been keeping a nice light. Anyways, Crown of Stars. Yeet. Oh. I think Yeet isn't a good power. Can I insp that?
Are you asking me or?
I mean, I guess I will insp that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Please? Okay, please is better than...
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so that is vulnerability to this damage.
As the creature glows with starlight, Vala's magic has trapped the creature and made it quite vulnerable. Regulus hurls one last mote of energy that bursts through it, crumbles and destroys the creature as it gets in an explosion of mud and rock, covering Elwyn, Judas, Snowsong as well. The creature is destroyed.
Now, what's left to do? Haven't dealt damage to an ally in a while. Getting kind of antsy.
Then back, Firebolt Vala.
No, I'm not gonna firebolt Vala. Burning Hand, no. Anyways, I'm gonna move. I mean, the giant rock is the Rocky over there is doing what he can, so I'll look back towards towards Vala and say, what are we doing? Other than letting that fight go on over there.
I'm not sure what's even over there. What's even beyond that entrance.
And why didn't we just leave?
We were looking for you, Reckless.
I was at the door.
The
He
what?
was in the door.
You went
Yes,
at the door. I was
exit.
at the door.
Recently, I got back to the front door. I followed Snowsong.
Vala will look at
Snowsong was with
Snowsong.
us.
Vala will look at Snowsong, thinking, so you led me to Jethros, but you led him to the exit. Okay, Snowsong, I hear you. I hear you.
And, anything else there, Egil, for your turn?
Snowsong and I have a bond that's irreplaceable. I saved him from an angry Goel. Shark Goel. Anyway, that's my turn. I use my action to cast guidance on Vala. Is there a point? No, wait, no, there's concentration. I can't do that. I have a parents will disappear in the distance, so I won't do that. I'll just
And if your parents
Sigh.
disappear in the distance, that's gonna be a very strange sequence of events that will unfold in the distance.
yeah. Anyways, I dodge, I guess.
Snowsong is up next. Go ahead, Goel.
Right. So there are more enemies up ahead. Snowsong is gonna go and take a peek. See a big bad enemy, and then he's just gonna nope out.
No about.
Nope.
You see Snowsong rushing around the corner, and then just make a U-turn, turn tail, and start rushing the opposite way. It
doesn't
goes
look
exactly
too
like that. He moves up here, and then turns back. Duck and flip is important.
You seen a video when a dog trying to run in like a ceramic and stuck, and he turned. That's what the sort of.
His tail between his legs.
Oh boy.
The Earth Elemental is up next.
Well, the Earth Elemental was told to kill a turtle, but the turtle's not there anymore, so,
Kill Elwin?
Yeah, I mean,
that's a good idea.
it's the closest thing. The other thing, he's supposed to defend himself, so I suppose, since he's been getting hit by this shithead, he'll take some more attacks at him. I assume a 10 misses. I'll use Bardic.
Give it a go. Actually hits.
Nice. So let's 10, and he needs to make a con save. It fails for
I don't
5
think it
more
may.
damage.
Bloodied it goes as the Elemental continues to pummel and slam at the cloaker. And Elwin, you are up next. Put an end to it, if you can.
I'll move 10 feet behind the element.
Elemental is actually taking those 3 hexes in here. But yeah.
Is this creature in my reach? Question DM.
Not yet. You would have to move to the elemental space and then end your turn somewhere else.
Okay, so I'll go to the elemental space, hit this creature. Sadly,
The moment that you move closer towards it, the light that you have shines, and the creature is appalled by it as it tries to leave on its turn. Obviously, no.
Yeah, I will attack it multiple times. So, does the 19
All
hit?
of those hit. All of those hit. And how you want to do this, Alwyn? As those actually will be enough to kill it.
It's more of like he sees Song like return like confused, and he run between the elemental leg and jump, and with a flurry of slashing and like bludgeoning with the morning star, and end up with 2 weapons hitting this creature, bring it down to the ground, and stand on it. And he will say, I think I killed it. It is a manta? What is that? Out of curiosity, is that something called stingray in like D&D world? Like, does anyone know it is like...
there are manta rays. There's the colloque of the manta ray. There's an item named after manta rays as well, and it does look like a stingray. Its body has this leathery texture that melds perfectly with its surrounding.
The elemental picks up the manta ray and slams it into the ground.
Okay. Okay. I believe we dealt with this creature. I will look around. Do I see more of them? Oh, do I see more creatures around?
Nothing as such.
Is there at least, Jethro says, holding wounds, any cool shit in the next chamber? Like, why did we do this?
Do you want me to check on?
Please?
As you said that Alwyn put his hand in his shoulder. Not shoulder, his chest. And it might be the first time as his body starts disappearing. I will be back. And I cast invisibility to myself.
And we never saw Alwyn again.
Can I make a stealth check, DM?
With advantage, even because you're invisible. And I'll turn to you, Alwyn. Just give me a sense of direction, or more so a course of action around the area. See if you can gather something. However, on the other side, right behind, on all of those scopes of the Stonecast Valley, you put your hand and check onto one of the creatures that were petrified. And you can feel an essence of their soul still lingering within there. A grave cleric that you are. You are able to access part of their essence. Mechanically, to give you what you understand, Vala, is you can cast something similar to the Speak with Dead on them by just succeeding on an Arcana check, only for a singular question. The DC is 20. As a Grave Cleric, you can attempt that, if you will. As you get a quick look onto those creatures and try to understand what it is that is within them. It's a semblance of the former sun.
I don't suppose, since they're technically petrified heads, Speak with Dead is not supposed to work, right?
Correct.
Right.
They are objects right now.
Okay, so Vala will ask for the goddess's guidance and will attempt to decipher what these beings are. What exactly goes is that whisper, what that whisper is saying. Thus. Oh. So, she will turn towards the person who's been using the who's been using the teleportation plague we have, and will ask Jethros, these rock statues, have you seen anything like that before? She will hold up a head, one of the heads, and keep it at the level of her eyes.
At the level of your eye. I've seen statues before. What do you mean? I haven't seen statues that beat the fuck out of you.
Right.
But I know a little bit about rock magic. Geomancy.
No, this seems to be something more, well, alive. Or almost alive than before it became this. And thus, Vala will start to try to recall her any arcanic knowledge she may have, which will be a total of. You know what? Let's try and re-roll that with an inspiration.
You have advantage too, because I'm helping you.
Oh, right. Let's see. Okay,
Gosh,
I
you're
will
bad.
use an inspiration. Unfortunately, my guidance only gives me a 1, so I pray. Got any barding inspiration, Jeth?
Yeah, sure, I'll say. Man, this is a tricksy bugger, huh? But you know, Vala, I've never known you to shy away from, you got this.
Inspirational stutter. All right, let's see what this does. Well, that's a 13.
You can use my inspiration now.
Okay, I love you right now. Thank you so much.
Wow, get a room.
Finally. Thank you, Jethros. Thank you.
You
Dude,
turn into the
anytime.
first stone head of those drow, and you're able to ask a single question on this one. You can attempt on each and every one of those, but for now we're talking on the first one. I'll delete each one that you attempt.
Okay. Oh boy.
You didn't think what you were gonna ask, did you?
Well, and I'm trying to. Here's the thing. I'm
It's
trying
okay.
to think what Vala would ask, and she's a grave cleric, perceiving what she understands might be some sort of a soul trapped in this, rock shell. So Uh, okay, you tell me if this question is valid. She would ask, who and what are you?
I guess you can split it in one of the two, because those are technically two different questions.
Okay, then who
Is it
or
more
what?
of who they are as a person, or what exactly are they, how they became as such? What's the question about?
Yeah, I think the question would be more of what are you? Yeah, what are you? She wants
You
to
will
know.
hear the voice back from it, as you will get a glimpse and an understanding. You hear the voice reaching back towards you. Warrior of the Tanothal house, forced to find in a mission in here, hunting down an enemy. What we found was our eternal prison, a creature made of stone, engulfed me. It reached out to me, and then it molded with me. I was a stone, petrified, yet my sentience was mine. Something in the darkness of this place twisted. I grew sentience again. I grew a mind of my own. I wanted to inflict and share my curse with others. In Essence Valley, you understand that they became petrified, but after a while, they grew sentience themselves. Some beguiling effect, perhaps an effect of the Delver, or perhaps of this place. But the creature's head then corrodes completely and is destroyed.
You broke it.
Vala will be will be startled by Jethro's nod as she holds on to some of the last dust from the crumbled head. Ah, sorry. You wanted to say something, Jethros?
Well, shit, can you not do that anymore?
Do what?
Talk to that head. It's all dusty now.
Yeah. It's just that these people, they've had a horrible fate. Being petrified, disallowed from moving on, but also denied from having an actual life, and now twisted into something closer to a disease rather than a monster, wanting to inflict their agony upon others.
Yeah, shit sounds like it sucks.
Can you imagine not being able to taste, to see, to hear, to feel, but also not being dead?
Not really, but I can't imagine being dead either.
True. Unlike Judas, you haven't reached close to death too often.
I have.
That is,
So can you
Wow.
can you ask any other fuckers questions?
well, I suppose if I try to listen carefully to another one's whispers, maybe.
I don't want to push you.
No, it's something I want to do. I'm a soul guide from the Temple of the Three. It's my duty to make sure that as many souls find their true passage as possible, even if they were not the most benevolent ones in life. And she will proceed to pick up another head and try to do the same.
Go for it.
All right. Well, before she does so, she will say, Jethros, this time you will suggest the question. All right?
Oh, okay. Sounds good, Vala.
All right. Because I might need your help again.
All right.
And so let's try that. Woo!
Was a question this time.
All right. So she will turn towards Jethros, showing him that she expects his question.
Why were you so persistent to go after Grushnak?
Why were you so persistent to go after the orc Krusnak?
He is the leader of the rebel slaves. He is the target of Zeldazar. If he goes down, the orcs, the rest of them, will soon follow. He is the most cunning, duplicitous, and powerful amongst them. But he is alone, or was. And the head crumbles into dust.
It's interesting. I would never expect any kind of drow to ever use the word cunning or duplicitous for an orc. The drow are many things, but I doubt they consider any other creature more clever than they are. And he said that Grusnak is also alone, or worse. What could that mean?
I don't know, man.
Sorry, he said alone or was alone.
Or what?
Was.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Was.
But he was alone. Not the, he's
All right.
not. Yeah,
All
sorry.
right. So
Gotta
basically
work on your
telling us that he's,
enunciation, Vala. Come on.
look, the drow dialect is weird, okay? I'm not well versed in it.
They always got their heads up their ass anyways. It's all like muffled and stuff. I get it.
Regardless, could these people were probably petrified a long time ago, so they can't mean Goel. Who are they talking about? That is the new company of Krusnak.
New company.
Judas?
Yes.
When we saw Grushnak, was anyone else with him except Goel?
There was Goel's father, that's Grushnak, right?
Yeah.
And then there was the other orc, the one that led us here,
Right.
Nagat.
Oh, right. Nagat.
And then there was when I came in here, there was this giant looking giant, I think, maybe a giant, that was a mouse and then became a giant. It's quite angry. It turned back into a giant. Luckily, it didn't see me.
Right. I hope it's just them that this drow mean. We could try to bother one more head, although I cannot guarantee that I will be able to heed to all of them.
Yeah. What the hell? Why not? Maybe we can figure out who the hell they think is the new friend, Grushnak, or whatever.
All right. This time, one of you pick one of the remaining heads.
How about that one?
All right. So Vala will move and pick up the corresponding head of the statue, the head of the corresponding statue, and she will attempt another Arcana check. She will attempt once more to heed to its whispers, trying to receive any information it might have. And excuse me. I'll just add it later. She will use a guidance for that. And Tethris, are you still offering your, providing your aid?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, Jethers
Okay.
is helping.
Look, I don't want to take things for granted. Um, so,
You also have my
unfortunately,
bardic still, because you haven't
true.
used it.
So first of all, let's roll the guidance, which is a 4. So let's roll the bardic. Oh, come on!
It's 2d8. You take the higher.
It's a skill check. You roll
Oh.
twice.
You suck.
I do. I kinda do. That is so sad, man.
The head just crumbles into dust
You
before
broke
you ever
it.
get a chance to speak.
They're very unstable, all right? These creatures have been through eons of corrosion. Or through years of corrosion. Okay. Um, Also, I am to remind that Jeffrey was the one who chose the head.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So Vala will pick up another and attempt the same. Is your inspiration the one that doesn't go away if I fail, or
That's
is
eloquence,
that a different?
unfortunately.
Oh, that's eloquence. All right. Right. So she will attempt it using divine guidance again. Okay, it's again a 4. Okay,
Yeah.
it was not needed, but at least we succeed on that one.
What's the question in this one?
What kind of following are you worried that Grusnak might have gained? Except his rebels.
Grusnak was cunning. He knew that he alone couldn't turn the tide. He besieged, befriended a hermit, a rune carver, a giant, who now walks with him and follows the same way, those of the hunt. And the head corrodes into dust.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see no giant when we met him.
What did Judas mention about a giant being turned to a rat?
God, I hope that wasn't a fucking giant that was friends with Grushnak, because I did that. And it was ugly before I turned into a mouse.
Judas?
Yes.
Are you did you did I hear correctly that you mentioned the giant turned into a mouse?
Well, I walked up to a point where I saw a little cage with a mouse inside. The mouse was scratching, going crazy. I looked at it and think to myself, I could release it, but it needs suffering to understand the goddess's way. Then I walked upwards. I think I went to the left, yeah, went to the left, went down to the left, right, and as I was walking down there, I was thinking to myself, no, Judas, sometimes it's good to wait and just enjoy a good walk like this in a dungeon, maybe pain will just be around the corner. Then something I heard almost what seemed to be a large crash, crack, whatever. And as I turned around, there was this giant, oddly looking thing walking on fours. Kind of looked like a giant with the arms and legs were wrongly positioned. And it was looking for somebody. I don't know who, but likely didn't see me and then went the opposite way. I was quite lucky.
Hmm.
Okay. So that whatever Judas met might be what the Tannerthal are worried is aiding Krusnak. I have to admit, being able to get the help of a giant sounds like a very good deal when going up against a drow house.
Yeah, so you want us to go there and talk to it?
I don't know, but I guess we should let Goel know.
Fair enough. I don't know.
Plus, well, there is some hint of curiosity in me to see what's deeper inside this labyrinth, but without Goel, I'd rather not risk it.
You can see a third eye on Snow Song's head as you talk of Goel. He looks at you.
That's gross.
Yeah. What's happening with Snow Song? Is that Goel who's doing this?
I mean, he turns into like a lightning dog and a little goopy guy. This isn't really too crazy.
I once knew a member of the Alarian Circle that gave off a similarly creepy aura.
I mean, hell, the answers we got now. I mean, the questions we got now, we can ask Goal's dad.
Right. So let's go find Goel.
Do you want to? Can we take these with us?
I mean, they don't seem too heavy, and they might be useful down the line.
I pick up one of the heads. Does it seem like it'll fall apart if I put it in my sack?
Not really. But however, each of them actually weighs about 5 pounds.
Oof.
Like a book.
I think
Well,
I can take that.
Actually, more than a book, double than a book. 10 pounds each.
Judas, think you could be a deer and carry those for us?
Okay. 10 pounds a hit each. Okay. No, I can carry that. Not like I wear any armor.
You are above one, quite the strength and brawn in there as well, as just to keep an eye on the distance. Elwin, I said earlier on, give me a survival check with advantage, given that you are invisible. You should be able to at the very least investigate or see signs of what might be around the area. Able to move around the area slightly, or at the very least a little bit, without being seen. You will. I am not going to move you on the map. More so, I'll give you a better understanding of the areas about from where you are, from where you originally left. If you move further upwards, you will start seeing slightly more elemental creatures. Creatures that look like granite ores, but resemble faintly best of elemental earth. Creatures with volcanic plates around the body, as those strange little creatures will appear around the area up above, skittering around the ground, burrowing holes, looking up and around, and then returning back into the depths from where they came from. From the other side, this is top side. If you were to move top side, you would see more of those. From the other side, you do not approach as much, for you do see the darkness in the distance is twisted. Your eyesight doesn't peer into the darkness in there as much as you would expect. You can feel a haunting presence around there, as if there are ghosts or shadows down that path. In neither of those paths, you don't see nor spot any lights or any quote unquote cool shit, but you do get an idea of each area and what it has as a part of the layout.
After looking, I will run back to the party and stand next to Jethris and tap his, still invisible, tap his back.
Ah! There's something in
down
here.
there. Down there.
Hmm?
I'm here. You asked me to look around.
Oh, hey, man, what's up?
Yeah, I found two locations. Saying that out loud. I found two locations. The first one is it have weird rocky creature that burrow. It kind of have a fiery volcanic things about them.
That's cool.
And how large is this creature, DM?
Small. They are small
Small.
creatures.
Yeah, a
The
kind of
size
small
of a dog.
creature. Kind of small creatures that doing that, burrowing, kind of eating rock, doing stuff. And the other side, how to put it? It is Jethris, you know when you enter a place you cannot see anything?
Uh-huh.
It seemed the similar to me. Like I can normally I see in darkness, but this one I cannot see, and I can feel sense of what's the word like
Malevolence?
evilness, but the different. Yes, this word. Thank you. I can feel malevolence in that location.
Wow. Well, those little rocky guys sound pretty cool, but I think we should probably just head back to Coel so we're not wasting this fucking time.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be a bitch. He's probably like talking like real bad smack about us with his dad over there. You know?
Why?
I don't. It was just a joke. I think I heard something. I'm just gonna walk back.
Okay. I turn look to Regulus. What happened here? I tag regular throw.
Karate chop.
I was thinking it'd be my better idea to ask Bella?
What happened here?
Bella.
Oh, sorry about
oh.
that. Sorry about that. Went to close the window. What did I miss?
I'm asking what did happen here. Just to give us idea what Alwyn saw. He saw two locations. One of them have a rocky creature, small, burrowing, eating rocks, doing stuff. The other place is extremely dark that even Alwyn cannot see from it. And he have like 120 feet dark vision. Still, he couldn't see anything, and he can feel malevolence in that dark location. Then he asked, "What did happen here?"
Well, we learned that Goel's father had the support of some creature, and that there were some drow here that were turned to stone by also some sort of horrifying creature might be might be lurking around here.
You mean
Kaz,
the same place that I felt it?
uh, just let me make something clear.
Oh, sorry, good.
Kaz,
Go ahead.
from the giant crab-like creature we just fought, we didn't see it having any sort of petrifying properties, right?
It have.
He tried to turn Elwyn into stone.
Oh, so it could be that it doesn't that the drow we're
Yeah.
talking about, right? So it is. So she is going to say that they were probably petrified here by the monster we just defeated, but we haven't still defined what kind of creature is following Grusnak, and you may be onto something.
Well, as I said, there are place it have like dark, like I cannot see through it, and like I feel my skin shiver when I try to come closer. So I decide not to do that. And when I say dark, I mean it's like I don't believe even light can shed that darkness.
As you are all conversing in there, on the other side, far away from there, Grusnak will notice that Goel is a little bit anxious, nervous. He is tapping into the senses of Snowsong so he can see from there. And Grusnak will turn towards Goel and ask, "What it is on your mind, my boy? I can see that it is weighing heavily on you. You seem distracted."
I am gazing into the eye of the spirit. Make sure my allies are protected. And there have fought some enemies and vanquished them. But the spirit of the wolf grows weak.
It's not a spirit of the wolf, Goel. It is a spirit of the hunt.
Spirit
You
of
will
the
learn. You will learn the difference.
Well, the spirit of the hunt took the form of my former companion, who died valiantly in battle. He acts like him, looks like him, and he fights like him. In any case, I cannot explain how it became what it became. But I guess you would know more than I would.
It's a strange trait. Some of our tribe are able to manifest those. I cannot, but I've had others that fell on the hand. I've seen them do so much with it. Have it be their eyes, have it be their stride. We could really use one of your skills in the fight in here. That is why that spirit came, to lead you here. You might believe that you brought it with you in this place, but the truth is, all along, that wolf spirit, that creature of stone, it knew all along where we are, and it slowly brought you closer. The gut in here tells me some of your people spoke of a valiant hand that ended up killing a mighty dragon. Is that true?
Yeah.
Well, I have stories similar to share, and I will once we're back. But at the end of the day, we will prepare for one more hunt, and dragons are on the menu as well. For the drow work in unison with one of them. They have beguiled it with their shadowy magic, and each fire that it breathes is death. Aside from saying that, which to many would phase and bring the worry of death into their face, Grusnak says it with a proud smile. We will stare death in the face, and we will be victorious. Some of us, I'm sure we will have casualties. Your tribe may be lessen in numbers as well. But we will feast on the heart of it, of the beast, once it and Selzer Tanurthal are dealt with. And on that note, we will put a pause until next week.
Revelations.
Glorious.
As the followers of the Shadow Lord, obviously, for those that weren't able to tell, have a Shadow Dragon with them.
What?
Ah.
What's a shadow dragon?
We're
Well,
about to find
dragons.
out.
They're
It's a
good.
dragon. It's a dragon that's also shadow. Duh.
Yeah, it's not that
Don't-
powerful.
Guys,
Shadows
that's,
are a
that's my
very easy
worst
creature to
weakness,
find.
though.
A shadow doesn't. You don't want to fight it in the dark. Oh, in a shadow.
To
And-
be fair, in the
To be fair,
Underdark,
it
it wouldn't
dies.
be much of a choice.